fuck yo ad break. And Weez is back with more team making shenanigans. How we doing, everybody? Me? Oh, thank you so much for asking. Yeah, I just kind of goofed off all day. From noon to 5, I was just like, wow, I really don't feel like doing anything today. So you know what? It's the summertime. I'm gonna be quote-unquote working, you know, later in the evening anyway. You can count this as working. I'd probably count it as working. I mean, like... yeah, I knew it was coming. Where's my train of thought at? Wait. Well, yeah, I have to, like, it's something that I need to get myself, you know, hyped for and make sure I have energy for, so, you know. It's different from the rest of yours. Where's my shirt? The fuck? I don't know, man. It's wherever you left it. Am I not wearing a shirt right now? Am I not covered up? Do you not see the sleeves, the hood, the denim? Come on, bro. I thought... I assumed this whole time you had, like... Sorry, that's mean. I was gonna say, I assumed this whole time you had eyes or some shit. Oh. Oh, you meant an undershirt. Yeah, I'm silly. Yeah, don't worry. That's by design. Yeah, I'm looking. You think I can't tell? By design, you forgot to put an under... Yeah, I mean, sometimes... Yeah. You think I don't purposefully forgore sometimes? Like, you've heard of forgoring on accident, but, like... Never heard of forgoring on purpose, like... Always gotta keep them guessing, bro. Oh my god, I can't believe it's been a week since I touched this fucking game. Goodness. That's crazy. Yeah, it do be team making time. We gotta lock in. But microwave, let's be real. If my boy bod was anything, sorry, if your boy bod was anything like mine, let's be real, you would be doing the same thing. Hold up. This isn't even... Now, is there a way I can just subtly... No, okay. Well, let's turn on the actual in-game music. It was at 70 before. Something a bit more reflective of the stage we're at in the story. So recap. So yeah, we prayed by the shrine, or I guess meditated by the shrine. And we unearthed the repressed memory of Alta assaulting the Master Swordsman in a fit of rage after she said, "Buddy, you're not ready. You too impatient. I don't want to train you." And then the world went from being all... Oh, that's right. If we didn't go straight from... I forgot, we didn't go straight from fucking autumn to this. We went from autumn to the gray, drab, depressing, like, clearing to the repressed memory. What led us to the... Oh, what led us to the depresso season, though? Forget. winter. No, there was no winter. I thought at first that this was following some kind of like, you know, just the traditional like seasonal trend, but I guess it's not. Like, I mean, you could assume that this is spring. You could assume that the last season was like supposed to, you know, embody seasonal depression that comes with winter, but it's not like just trying to be one-to-one. Also, give me that. Also, give me that motherfucking seed. Oh, that's not. That ain't no seed. That's a fruit. He wasn't going to eat that anyway. He's not even mad. He's like that fucking. He's like that robber, and he's like that Khajiit robber in Oblivion. Your coins are your life, and then you pickpocket him. Take it. It's worthless to me anyhow. Buddy, if it was worthless to you, then why'd you try to rob it off me? Bro was doing it for the gram. He already got that shit recorded, so he could do with or without the money. Oh, wow. Damn. I did a little experiment today. I went and just played, like, some Chrysalis or some shit, just to, you know. It's kind of my way of relaxing, just kind of turning my brain off and shooting things in the face. But, I'm starting to wish that I didn't. It's gonna take some adjusting. Hey, he's looking right at me. He ain't got no mouth. That guy ain't got no mouth. He's got a beak, but no mouth. Guess he really wasn't gonna eat that fruit anyway, damn. But, oh, wait a minute. Oh, that was a really familiar tune. Hold up. That sounded like something straight out of, oh, Excursions. Excursions. I love that album. Back on to C418 fanboying. Y'all already know. So I guess like the most important part is just like, you know, we found out that we did so. Now, yeah, I think the repressed memory was what brought us here. I'm just not quite sure what brought us to the other place. I don't know. I guess what's important is that we still remember the huge twist of the game. We still remember that we, you know, took a sword to the person we were looking for this whole time. Out swords, men. But actually, no, that's fucked up. Oh, right, the coffee beans, fuck. Okay, that's where we're at. That's where we're at in terms of, like, the micro. We just went over the macro. So we gave some tea to God, and yeah, and in exchange, they gave us, or gave the clearing the ability to plant coffee beans. Oh, I gotta wash these? Wait. Why is it dirty? Okay. What do I do with these? Oh, I could probably ask Boro, actually. Boro, I missed you! Where are you? Oh, wait, control does the same thing as space, the fuck? I just pressed that instinctively, just like I do in Deep Rock Galactic when fucking Missy runs off for the 17th time in that mission. Hello, Miss Ultra. Boro has thought of a task that you might enjoy. This task involves something dear to my heart. The Pluffins, our wonderful little bird friends. You've seen them roaming about, yes? Did you know that you can be feeding them tea? I didn't know that. They are quite loving the stuff. In fact, they will even change colors to whatever the color of tea you serve them. What? Why did I never try that before? Please note that it is not actually magic. This is simply being normal Pluffin biology. So perhaps you'd like to feed tea to our Pluffin friends here? I kind of want to feed them coffee just to see what would happen. Yeah. If you're giving several of them some tea, it would make our animal friends delightfully colorful. Will they die if I don't feed them? Goodness no, Pluffins are being just about the most indestructible creatures in the universe. That's reassuring. There's barely a soul alive who has ever witnessed a Pluffin die. It is the stuff of myth and mystery. Now, feeding them is merely for our enjoyment and theirs. They seem to enjoy the taste. What do you say? Does this sound like a task you'd care to take on? Fuck it, I'll do it. Wonderful. To be giving a Pluffin tea, all you must do is place the teacup on the ground next to the Pluffin. The smell alone is surely enough to draw them over for a drink. Once you've served tea to 5 of them, won't you come please speak to me? Okay. Well, let's see. Hopefully I won't have to actually go out and gather shit. I assume that they gonna want... Let's see, how many balls do we got? Absolutely none. Okay. Fuck. Alright, hold on. Ah, okay, here we go. There's 1. 2. 3. 4. That should be enough. And... literally all we have is just that one fruit and the coffee beans. So, actually, we never tried using the soup. I want to make some soup. Back at it again at crispy stop. Seems like a bit of a waste just like using all that for 1 cup. I mean, the rest is going to the tree, but like trees can't get too much water, can they? Is that a thing? This is the kind of thing I should know at 23 years old. Throw that shit, and let's just do ghost fruit. This is all I got. I can't put down the cup. Yep. Okay. There we go. Ooh, pink. I want a sip of that shit. But I can't because Alta would just chug the whole thing. Alright, where's a ploofin? Aha! There you go, buddy. Oh, he just just run straight towards it. Oh! Oh my god, that transition is so seamless. He's a pink now, he's a ghost fruit bluffing. You get ahead, pets. Alright, sick. That's 1. Oh. Oh, what? Did they always do that? Am I just not attentive? I don't think I've seen one fly before. That's a window. Alright, hold up. Get on the dishwasher! Exit! Fuck. Why does M just mute the game? Why does M just mute the game, bro? Even if you bind it to something completely different, it just shuts everything off. Like, what the fuck? Alright, gonna get what? Oh, he wants some. Or maybe I want something from him. Miss Alterbo has noticed that there is coffee growing right here in our clearing. Yeah, Zenith spawned it to serve the businessmen. My goodness, what an improbable delight! I did not even know it was possible. Although I will say, coffee has never exactly been Burrow's cup of tea. I've always enjoyed. Yeah, she seems like a coffee person. I've always enjoyed coffee. It's kind of a ritual for me to have coffee at the start of a long day of training. Yes, this feels very much like the altar that I am knowing. Oh dear, now that we serve coffee, will Wanderstop have to rebrand? No, I can't be doing it. We are simply a tea shop that sometimes has coffee. Don't worry about it. I'll handle the coffee. Ah, now that is what I am liking to hear. As always, Burrow is going to put off learning any new or useful skills for as long as possible. Damn. I didn't think he was the type. Oh, this guy got something in his mouth. Watch it be a fucking photo that I already have somewhere. Yep, there's the big sword. There's the big sword. Oh my god, I forgot about the fucking weeds. I forgot about the weeds. But yeah, Microwave, you done got me started last night, dog. Like, I started today, you know, I got up and I was like, wow, I am not in the mood to do, like, anything today. Why not just take a load off? So yeah, I just kicked back, watched some live streams, fucking drew, like, maybe 4 lines. And I was like, you know, the stream time was coming up, so I was like, fuck it, I can do a bit more, like, Chrysalis work. I can, like, switch a couple of things around, try to make it a little bit better. So now I'm all Chrysalis-brained. You did, but yes! You done got me started. I mean, I am like dummy neurodivergent, so I mean, if all some people have to do is just say, hey, you want to hop on? I'll just be like, bet, and that'll just become my new obsession for a little bit. Here, I already gave one a go through one. Let's see what all the different ones do. Prism pepper. I'll definitely not abuse it. You better not. Not like you'd be super able to anyway. I wasn't really, like, obsessing over anything at the time. So, like, I guess my brain just needed a new hyperfixation. But yeah, I recently, like, I was watching a, oh yeah, I remember. I was watching a video about Yoru's Nightmare Pack. And I was like, you know, Chrysalis looks awfully similar to this. How can I switch things around to kind of give it its own identity? Because, like, Chrysalis does, you know, it does predate the Nightmare Pack, but when that shit started coming out, like, I used a lot of assets from it to, you know, just improve the whole vibe, the whole experience of Chrysalis, and I was like, I took too much. Did it just pour itself? Did I say that right? I'm probably tripping. We love chrysaling. Chrysaling. Hey, thanks for the follow, Shape. I wasn't able to tell, the only way I was able to tell was based off of a fucking email I just got. I still gotta... Man, I gotta hit up some, like, tech support folks to help me out with that shit. Because that is, like, that is genuinely something I gotta fix. I want people to feel... I want to congratulate people when they follow me. I want it to feel like something worth congratulating. Oh, watch it. Watch him change. Watch him change. Oh, he already changed. Pfft, I'm silly. Oh, damn, a sub? Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate the fuck out of it. Sketch coming in clutch with the gift subs yet again. Also, what's up, Lyra? You know, Lyra's gotta show up for the literal mini game. We're making tea for the Pluffins, and let's see. I just want to look real quick at which ones Alta hasn't yet tried, if there are any. Oh, there aren't. Okay. Not feeling really well. Oh. Get a sub as I fuck off. Alright, fair enough, dude. Have a good night. Hello, mommy. Hello, daddy. It's so nice to be here with you now. Is this just a backpack? What is this? What is that? Oh, it's like a rat head thing. Just the use? Oh. Well, I hope time with us eases it up a little bit, at least. Trying to make my voice sound more... Oh yeah, that's right, you were, like, getting on that, voice training game. Good for you. I would say not that, like, you absolutely needed that kind of change. I still feel like you sounded androgynous enough, but hey, the closer you sound to, you know, what feels like your real self, the better. You know, is it just here? Is it my mic not picking up my consonants, or do I just suck at consonants? I don't even know. I'll try to talk like more clearly, I guess, over the course of the stream. See if that's actually the case. I don't have a cup. Give me that. Helldiver's ass animation bug. Whoops. Go. You know, I feel like I'm overthinking the whole coffee thing. Thinking about how to flavor it, thinking about how to, like, what extra ingredients I might have or whatever. I don't think that one's colored already. Yeah. Il est orange. But knowing the Jerry's, they're probably just fine with, like, black coffee or some shit. I don't think I need to think too much about it. Let's see. What other ingredients can we throw into the mix? I think that's 3, right? We just fed 3 Pluffins. I swear they did not fly like that. I gotta think that's the T doing that. Oh yeah, he's flying too. They're just like me. Yummy caffeinated drink just brightens their day, makes them more jumpy. This game is so relatable on so many levels to so many folk. And you know what? Back to Chrysalis Microwave. I'm very glad that we actually got around to, like, playing some of it last night, because it kind of taught me just how much easier the bots, like your teammates, actually make the game. Because when you play, it is crazy how much harder the game gets when you replace those bots with, like, normal humans with average reaction time. So I should probably rethink how I actually balance it. I am very Chrysalis brained. I'll just, anytime there's downtime, anytime there's no like character dialogue, I'll probably just be ranting about it. Which I think you already know, some updates are coming out. So, ready for a clean reinstall. Yeah, the ping, yeah, there's not much you can do about that. You're still, I mean, you're still doing pretty good about, like, with the ping, I think, like, just being able to react and shoot at things fast enough isn't the only skill you're supposed to bring in terms of your, like, positioning and counterplay and all that other important stuff. I think you were still delivering. I mean, whenever me and Lyra got fucking bodied by the tank, you were always the last one standing, so... It takes more than just a steady trigger finger to be able to survive a Left 4 Dead campaign. More Left 4 Dead 2. I'm kind of interested that to hold you back. Nah, it's, I mean, like, I mean, winning the game is fun, but like, all in all, I just like having, like, just, you know, being able to share my my little project with more people. If you think, like, I may have, like, yelled in the moment, but if you think that, like, you being, like, you know, iffy in terms of skill is, like, something I think is a huge deal, then, well, chillax, because it's not. I just like playing my game with friends. Plus, like, Chrysalis is supposed to be hard anyway, so it's whatever. I don't care about passing or winning that much. Yeah, evidence from the fact that you just, like, I think your game... Last night when you're just playing casually, I think your game crashed, and then you just started the whole campaign over. I was like, bro, you're starting the whole campaign over, and you're like, I know. Brother just has zero... Again, brother just has zero qualms with replaying content that he just finished, like, a minute ago. If only I could have that level of autism. Actual envy. Alright, Miss Berry and... I think those are ghost fruit bushes, right? Yeah. What's this one all about, though? What does this one have again? Oh yeah, the loops! The fruit loop-de-loops. I want to turn one of the Pluffins deep blue. Unless I'm asked to lock in or if I'm angry. Understandable. What does changes the enemies and their paths, not the level? Yeah, that's like... I mean, for me, that's why I can play No Mercy like a gajillion times, especially with all the other mods that I have installed that make it even more replayable. That's why I'm able to... That's why I have so many hours on Darktide, because, like, yeah, the level's the same, like, the level design and all that. The paths you go down are roughly the same, but, like... The positioning of the enemies and the kinds of encounters that you're gonna have and the fucking places you're gonna have to hold out at never are. It's never the same, like, twice in a row. I don't know. I think it goes back to that whole thing I was ranting about in one of the streams, which was like about, you know, people are like, oh, there's only like 36 different types of stories or whatever that you can ever tell, so what's the point? And I'm like, brother, the point is you're thinking too much on the macro, bro. You gotta think on the micro and think about, like, what kinds of unique things those particular, like, 36 story archetypes can tell. What kinds of ideas those can bring to the table. Because, like, you know, like in my situation, like, I've seen plenty of, you know, stories about, you know, citywide drug dens and bioweapons and dudes in masks that are really, you know, that are out of their depth in this kind of situation. But, like, when it comes to Chrysalis, I haven't really seen that kind of idea done it with a sort of like cosmic horror twist to it. Same goes for the aesthetics, like it's a mix of just like grungy Half-Life 2-esque stuff with... I don't know, a lot of it is based on like Gmod nostalgia, but there's a story behind like every little thing, like every little asset, every little like character model. I haven't seen a Left 4 Dead mod pack that like unique in that sense. But not to toot my own bugle, but like yeah, when you think like oh, it's story about bioweapons in the city, you're like, oh, another Resident Evil, bro. You go to bed for a bit. Okay, Lyra. Get some good rest, dog. I hope that's not on my end. Y'all can hear me right? Y'all can hear me all right? I also need to talk slower, holy shit. Okay. Yeah, my point is on the macro, yes, there are only a few like stories that you can tell. But on the micro, there are the amount of different concoctions you can make with all the little tiny details like mixed up into one little package, like it's impossible to count. So that's how I maintain my faith in, like, you know, storytelling and originality and all that. It is impossible to be absolutely, perfectly, 110% original. Like, you can't just... The time has passed to make something that has never, ever been seen before in anything ever. However, you can still wow people with the kinds of concoctions that you put together with the little micro stuff, the little tiny beats. Everyone's heard of, you know, wisps, like all the wisps or whatever. But who's heard of, you know... Who's heard of fucking, like, little blob creatures that, like, yoink the souls of the dead and just give them a chance to, like, see the world one more time before they pass on? Or better yet, when those little blob creatures dissipate and finally decide that the time's up and they're ready to move on, that stuff that they leave behind, you can just eat it and you can see all those memories. That last one is taken from the Chi Dragon series that I talked about before. It's very much inspired by that, but it's not dragons this time. Yeah, that looks like a default pluffin. Here, there you go. Don't let the dragon drag on, man. Oh. Okay. It's a slightly deeper blue, I think. We're at 4 or 5. Feed a cup of tea to fly. Okay, I think that was 4. Dragons, you say? Indeed, one was just here. Believe it or not. Who needs more dragons? We already got one. This song kind of reminds me of Cat. The music disc. Yeah, come to think of it, I kind of just took this whole past week to just chillax. Apart from, you know, working on this new outfit, haha. But... oh, and also, you know, grinding through my... I muted the fucking game again, ah! And I don't have a... I don't... hold on. I don't have a fruit. Get right back to you. Oh. There's one just sitting at the doorstep, what do you know? Toss that shit. And then, wait. Wow. Oh my god. It's all white. Just like me. Like, what you got in your mouth, boy? Oh, it's another emulsion crystal. Nice. I think that one's already been fed some tea though, so let's see. Are there any default puffins left? Oh. You guys look pretty average, no offense. Let's give these normie birds some pizzazz. Damn, he bright. You know what? You get head pets. What's this about, Zaza? Alright, buddy. You see the magical space being that showed up? Their name is Zenith, and they said they came on the infinite path? Have you ever heard of that? Goodness me, no. Burrow has never heard of such a thing. Although, over the years, I have seen a handful of otherworldly beings make their way to the shop. It is always such a treat when it happens. They are the most fascinating sources of knowledge. If you are learning any extra-dimensional tea recipes from our new friend, please be letting me know. You know what? What if? I don't think I can talk to them yet, but I think that was number 4, right? I don't even know. We still at my ass cannot count. Plop, 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 plop. Right, fruits and stuff. Oh wait. Or didn't I already have a? Pretty sure I already fed one of messberry. Some messberry tea. What haven't we tried? We tried the Fruit Loop. Tried. I don't think we tried this one. Watarankan. I'm pretty sure we done tried all these shits, dude. Are we really still at like 3? What the hell? Hold on. Sploosh. I can pump it. Oh. No, where are my balls? What have you done with my balls, Summer? Rattle me balls. Alright. Yonk. Yonk. Reference of... What brought this up, bro? Is this on the mind? Same way Chrysalis is on my mind? Oh, dogs, fuck. I'm silly. You keep... Oh my god, Danny, you keep hyping me up. I keep thinking there's a damn cat in here. I keep going, oh, where do I go to pet it? And it's just the fucking radio. I'm gonna have a stern talk. Imagine, like, I think bro's, like, emails are open and stuff, right? Bro probably gets, like, millions, though, so I don't know. I've always been scared to, like, reach out. If I ever have an interview or something with him, though, I'll probably, like, cap it off by saying, brother, why did you put the fucking fake cat noises on the radio? That is so mean! My feelings were so hurt. Okay, you look... I can't even tell. I assume... Yeah, I assume you're normal. Let's weird you up a bit. Make you proper. Okay. Are you okay, like how- alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. The one I just fed. There's one over there that's just normal. Huh. I can swear on my mama. Okay, one. Let me count again. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my fucking god, Bora, what are you on? Feed a cup of tea to 5 Pluffin. That's what I did. That's what I did. I'm so mad. Do I have to like pick them up and present them to him or something? Does he have to? Yeah. Does his AI need to like walk around the place and actually find all of them? Do it again. I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing that again, bro. If the game is bugged, then like I don't want to have to do it again just to find out that that same bug that I don't know how to fix. That's still fucking me over. So you know what? That might be a side quest we have to skimp out on, unfortunately. Let's just focus on giving the Aries their caffeinated dinks. Go to my lamb, coat of the lamb. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I might just like bite the bullet and figure out how to mod. Because I both like and don't like how like the survivors in Chrysalis are like you know, hard to tell apart. On one hand, it does make them, you know, on the one hand, it does make them seem more disposable and more like fuck, what's the word? Again, just hard to tell apart. It makes them seem less individualized, more like a unit, so that when, you know, you lose one of them, which you inevitably will, it's not only, you know, kind of part of the course, but it also makes the whole rescue closet thing make more sense. It's not just that guy dies and then that same guy just respawns in a closet. I want there to be the implication that you lost a squad mate, and due to a completely unrelated coincidence, another one just so happened to be locked in a closet by like some druggies or something that were trying to get away. However, if I had control, I'd probably make some sort of middle ground, like have all the models look very similar, but they have just one little tiny detail that you can you know, you can kind of point out just to see who's who. Like for example, maybe Bill could have like an NVG or something, or Francis could have a different styled helmet. Zoe could just be a little bit slimmer or have like a backpack or something, and Lewis could have maybe like a, I don't know, like an antenna backpack or something. You know, just little stuff like that to still make them feel kind of unique from each other, in the sense that they're easy to tell apart at a glance, but not so much that they're so like individualized that like when they die you feel that, and it doesn't just feel like you're resurrecting the same guy later. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's give Jerry his coffee. You have brought coffee. How is it? How is it? How is it? There is an odd taste in this coffee. It tastes like dirt. Oh, I didn't. How do you clean the beans, bruh? Oh, I must have forgotten to wash the coffee bean first. I'll make it again. How do you do that? Dishwasher? Wouldn't that just make... Wouldn't this just make it like taste like soap though? Let's try that with one. Let's try that with one bean. Yeah, give it a minute. If only this were, if only this had like Gears 5's emotes, then I could pop my my foot tap while I wait. I've also been very Barry. I've been very like Gears of War pilled lately as well. Proko did the same thing that you did. Bro just said, hey, you wanna hop on? And then I did, and then I got obsessed. Aren't you like the coffee person? Well, Alts is a coffee person as well. Well, the thing is, I don't really make my coffee with just the beans. I usually like buy grounds and stuff. Lean coffee bean. I am not. Oh. Proko made me, and I am. Oh, Proko made me, and I am playing the web version of Madness Combat. Wow. Yeah, Proko really knows how to just get somebody's fucking hyperfixations going. And bro doesn't even, he doesn't even like, so I blame him. He doesn't even do it on purpose either. He's just friends with so many neurodivergent ass people. Little hair pee, please, for my little hair. Wait. For a little hair tea, please, for my little hair pee, please, to live in. Do. Can this button prompt show up? God damn. Alright, that looks better. That actually looks palatable. Alright, where's that fucking normie at? There you are. Okay, take number 2. You have brought coffee. You slurp that shit. You, you dripped a bunch. It tastes like dirt. It does not. Jerry, you on some shit. Wait. No, buddy. How bugged is this game? I put it through the damn dishwasher. Do I have to clean out the whole pot now? Do I have to clean out the bong? Is that where I fucked up? Oh my god. Where is the fuck? Where is the... Give me the book of answers, bro. I am at a loss. Thought my quantitative reasoning would... Wash it in the dishwasher, then toss it into some hot water. Where do I get hot water? Huh? If that was the problem, why didn't bro just say it was cold? Does bro not own a damn microwave? Gosh, bro. Okay, so... Don't you gotta filter it? I did! I literally did. I have the dirty one in my inventory. That's how I know. No, but like, but the thing, but what? The part of the step is to always use this furnace thing up here to heat it up. Toss it in some hot water. Is that not what I'm doing? Is that not what I'm literally doing? I'm so pissed right now, bro. This music though, this sounds like something straight out of Excursions. I remember like I listened to like some of the preview songs of that album when I went out to Irish Fest in Ohio, and that song is just so synonymous with that memory. Like I can't listen to it without thinking about that place. All right, clean coffee bean. Did I serve it in a dirty cup or something? Heat the water. Put the boiling water in the other thing, the little brewing pot. And look at that, it's steaming, it is boiling. Throw it in. I swear, then the answers book is fucking up. You know we got problems. Literally doing this right. Like, you can't look at that. You can't not look at that and tell me it tastes like dirt. Succulent, saturated brown. I would absolutely just, I would fuck that up. Be smart this time, Jerry. You don't want to piss me off. Oh my, what did I do differently? I'm gonna... This is coffee. I'm glad to have coffee at this time. The coffee will better enable me to deliver my presentation to the board. This presentation will be the first I have ever delivered. It is important that I make a positive impression. May I present it to you now to practice? Sure. Fine. Yeah. Go off. Good. I will now present it. My presentation is entitled Conflict Resolution in the Workplace. Ahem. All of us have experienced conflict. Some have done so dozens or even tens of thousands of times. Yet a fundamental question must be asked. What is conflict in the workplace, and where does it come from? This is the question I will answer in my presentation. May I inquire, how was my presentation thus far? You should... Well, should he lighten it up? Because, like, I would like him to. I don't know the board. I don't know who... I don't want to tell him to do the safe thing, though. I don't know. As they say, nobody who follows the rules ever makes history. Fuck it. Lighten the mood with some jokes. Understood. I will do so. What is conflict in the workplace, and where does it come from? There are three primary sources of conflict in the workplace: litter, resentment, and corn product. Of these three, litter is the only one over which we have any real control. Therefore, remember to litter on your coworkers' desks only when absolutely necessary. When conflict arises, all employees are encouraged to document it in their conflict journal. Remember to record names, dates, and specific swear words used in the conflict. Remember to embellish details of the conflict only in places where it makes the conflict more entertaining. At this time, we will pause for a joke. Why didn't the submarine need to rest? Because it was not tired. The nature of this joke is that certain vehicles have tires. However, a submarine is not one. Tired, in this sense, can refer to both the submarine's energy level or the number of tires it has. In fact, a submarine is a submersible watercraft which uses ballast tanks and jet propulsion to enable movement. Therefore, tires on a submarine would be irrelevant. This concludes the joke. We will now resume this presentation. After filling an entry in the conflict journal, remember to inform your conflict manager that you have done so. However, do not discuss the specifics of the conflict with your conflict manager. If the conflict manager asks for the specifics of the conflict, you must reply only in vague grunts and shrugs. The conflict manager may begin crying and begging you to share details of the conflict, groveling on hands and knees. The conflict manager may promise to open up about their own deepest secrets, if only you share the conflict details. The conflict manager may offer you $20. In all of these cases, you are permitted only to roll your eyes and say, "It's just, I don't know, I don't wanna." Alternatively, you may fake a disease in order to leave the room. Do not look the conflict manager in the eyes. You may accept the $20. You may not discuss details of the conflict. At this time, you are permitted to learn your conflict manager's real name. We will now pause for a joke. How many kinds of fish are there? 11. Excuse me. My mistake. This was a statement of fact about fish, and not a joke. I will correct this mistake when I deliver my presentation to the board. This now concludes the presentation. Thank you for allowing me to practice. I feel more prepared than before. As a show of thanks, I would like to offer you this picture of my own conflict manager. Okay. Thanks. I hope your conflict manager is as benevolent as my own. Sure thing, dog. Go off. Okay. That was really, you know, in the wise words of Root Beer Guy. Well, that was really something. Still can't believe bro said that. Sorry, I'm just harking on the episode where he debuted. Okay. Are there no picture frames left? If there were not any left, then fucking like Burrow would probably have said something, right? He probably would have had something to say about it. There's gotta be one left somewhere that I'm not seeing. Oh my gosh, you know what? Also, I had never heard of like that word being used to describe like a thing on a submarine. Is that like, was it pronounced ballet? Is that something different? I don't know. I ain't gonna read into it. What the now? Okay. Looks like God wants to fill me in on how I did. Pleasing their favorite boys. You have presented coffee to the men of business. Was it successful? Yeah, he seemed to like it, I guess. Hard to really know. An unqualified, resounding success. Victory. We are very grateful for your help in creating coffee. You have our thanks. Please, we do not know what you are called. What is your name? Alta. Alta the human. It is our joy to experience your being, your existence, your presence. You must tell us your journey. Please, describe yourself. We wish it very much, your story. Okay, let's not lie to God. I came here because I need help. Help? What kind of help do you need? We would like to know. Hi. Well, I guess there are a couple things I need help with. But gosh, this situation is actually pretty complicated. This delights us. We enjoy very much when a thing is complicated. The complexity, the chaos. It is an inviting energy. Can you please tell us more of what is complicated? I don't know where to start. I don't really like talking about these things. Human Alta, we have an idea, a proposition. We wish for you to exit this clearing and return to the forest. We will journey there with you together. Why? In the forest, it is easier for us to perceive essences deeper. We shall witness your essence in the shade of the forest. The complications that you speak of, the forest will allow us to see them, to touch them. It will be fun, delightful. Sure. Should I, follow you there? No need. You must simply walk out through the exit. We will join you. We will be both there and here. We are in many places, even now. Oh. When you are ready, we will be there in the forest. Okay, see you there, I guess. Ooh. Although, one more thing. Okay, hold on. I do have to piss really quick before we get into that. Also, Resident Evil 9 might exist. Oh my goodness! The mold saga continues. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta put the sign up. We gotta put the sign up. Okay. Me. Me. Okay. What else does Zenith want? Hold on. I wanna know. Oh, it'll be in the forest. The forest. Okay. Silly. Okay, this is giving final stretch vibes. Do we? Oh, what do you want? Hello. I have seen it. You serve coffee to Jerry. I require coffee in order to deliver my presentation. Therefore, I would like coffee. Okay, what kind of coffee do you want? Regular coffee. Nothing else? You don't want, like, a flavor or something? I do not require flavor. I only require coffee. No, I'm not just gonna sit here and make you guys the exact same thing over and over. I'll go out of my mind with boredom. I need to give you. You need to give. I need you to give me something more interesting. I'm gonna... I need you to give me a more interesting coffee order. That's the new rule. You're not allowed to order regular coffee. So what's it gonna be? I typically just have regular coffee. Well, then I guess you're gonna typically just have... I guess you're just gonna typically just have it somewhere else. So, are you gonna give me an order or not? Come on, say something. And it cannot be regular coffee? No! Sometimes at the office I will forget to drink my coffee and it will become cold. There are times when I enjoy the coffee in this condition. Cold. That is my order. Cold coffee. Huh. Fucking... That just made me think of bread and the room temperature milk. Well, okay, sure. I guess it's different than what I usually do. I'll just make coffee like normal, but without adding any heat. I never thought of doing that. I always thought that this furnace was fucking required. Okay. Very good. I never thought of making iced tea. What I never okay. Damn. Well, that's one coffee bean and another coffee bean. Now back to Chrysalis yet again. Sometimes I wonder if I should like write an actual story for it, like an actual narrative. If I did, I don't want to focus on just like one group of characters. I think it would be neat to make it kind of like a anthology slash like mini series kind of thing. Because again, like you're not supposed to be. It is a situation where like you are not meant to survive. I just don't know if I know enough like military jargon to feel like qualified for that kind of thing. I mean, I'm not talking about something I get paid for, of course. I'm just like, you know, I want it to be good. I want it to be actually rooted in something. I want it to feel grounded even though it's kind of not. Even though the situation itself is very wacky. It's a damn zombie apocalypse with cocoon people instead of zombies. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Writing is never really my like idea of fun when I just like first think about the prospect of doing it. I need to kind of. I think my first step is to try to train myself into thinking. But once I get into it, it is very engrossing. Gotta do what I'm doing now. Just kind of just sitting in the mode and just letting myself get lost in it. Because sometimes, like, something that I think, you know, people like Lyra could definitely benefit from is just the ability to just sit down and start doing something. Doesn't matter if you are not in the mood, just sit down and start doing it. And in due time, you'll eventually just get lost in the thing that you're doing. I think that's called the flow state. You spend enough time in it, you'll just get lost in it. Okay, so we can just take it directly to the brewer. Brewer. Swouse. Very cool. Death is a wish best served cold. Anyway, where's Jerry at? I meant, Larry. Fuck. Larry! You are not Larry. Wait, fuck. Oh, he's up there. I was following the yellow speech bubble and not the damn purple thought bubble. Eat your damn, drink your damn cold coffee. Oh my fucking... I did not make it hot. I skipped the fucking furnace. I did not forget to make it cold. Can you fuck... Oh my god, I'm gonna scream. In real life. More than I am already. No, you don't accept that I'm making it for you, and this time it's gonna be cold. I guess this time it's gonna be cold. I guess they really want me to fucking see, like, all the they really want me to read, like, all the dialogue in this game to the point where if I do something correctly, they're like, no. You have to see... I want you to read the dialogue for that comes up whenever you fuck up. And I'm like, but I didn't fuck up, though. What do you want from me, game? We'll do the exact same thing we did before. That's what we did. That's what we did previously. Your sanity, it's waning, bro. I swear, this better not be... This better not be, like, intentional. I want to believe this is just a glitch, because otherwise it's just terrible game design. 97 degrees, not hot. Give me the... He's still up there. No, I don't want to... Where did he go, bro? Why are you over there? Y'all making me crazy. Y'all making me fucking goofy as hell. Oh. Can you not see with those glasses? He's looking up. I did it the same. What is wrong with this game? This is cold coffee. I'm glad to have cold coffee at this time. This is exactly the taste of coffee that's been sitting on my desk all day. It's just not like I fucking did that the first time. I care very much for this taste. As a result of this positive association with coffee, I am more confident in my presentational abilities. At this time, I'd like to show you a presentation I've prepared. Go for it, man. I don't care. Good. I will now deliver my presentation. There will be a segment at the end for notes and feedback. Ahem. Good day to all of you who are here in the boardroom. I am Larry. This is my presentation. My presentation is titled Third Quarter Growth Relative to Other Quarters with Less Growth. I have some feedback on the title. Yes. Make it rhyme. Coward. Placed in order, first comes third quarter, other quarters gains are shorter. Pretty good. Also, order rhymes with quarter, fuck you. Now then, let us begin by discussing company profits. Company profits in the third quarter looked like this. For the purpose of clarity, I have removed portions of the timeline where profits declined. Next, let's compare it to a different quarter's profits. For the purpose of clarity, I drew this graph as a straight line from left to right. Now let us put the two graphs on top of one another. The results are self-evident. This concludes the presentation. Thank you. We will now begin the notes and feedback portion of the presentation. Please begin. Can I see that second graph again? Hold on. Yes, this one. Make it greener. You never have too much green. Interesting. I will try that. The whole thing screen. Ah, yes, you are quite correct. This is much more impactful. This concludes the notes and feedback portion of the presentation. Thank you. As anticipated, my confidence in myself as a presenter has risen considerably. I am carrying this poster which reflects the above-average nature of my self-confidence. You may keep it if you wish. I'm good, man. Okay. Yeah, I would, but I'm like all out of room in the shop. Okay, so, Jerry wanted something. What do you want? I am glad that UI is there, because otherwise I would just, like, not know who wants what and when. I would be lost. I'd be very lost. It's out hanging with Zenith, it seems. You guys kissing? Oh, it's Terry. Hello. I have observed that there is coffee available. I will accept a coffee at this time. Fine, but I'm not making any regular coffee. You have to give me a more interesting coffee order. I do not typically care for styles of coffee other than regular. Well then, today you're gonna learn something new about yourself. How exciting for you. This is the only way that you will make coffee? Yes. Oh. In that case, I will take coffee with fruit. What kind of fruit? I will take whichever fruit has the least amount of flavor possible. Okay. Fine. I'll bring you the most flavorless fruity coffee I can make. Very good. Okay, I remember there is one that's just got little to no flavor, but which one is that? Palate cleansing. Completely. Bite berry. Completely tasteless. Let's try that one. Oh my goodness! Fucking No! Don't sit on the bench! These fucking button prompts suck. Just gotta know how to weed them out. Oh my gosh. Dead air. Yeah, no, I pretty much have nothing else about crystals to say. I pretty much said everything. I could make a story for it. I'm working on, like, rebalancing some shit. I should probably, like, nerf the bots a little bit. Definitely in terms of their... Because I feel like they're imbalanced already. Their reaction time and their just overall intelligence is cranked up to the max, but their ability to actually use items and stuff, not so much. They can throw grenades, which is really cool, and they're really good with that grenade throwing. I'm never, you know, getting Molotoved by a teammate, for example, but they don't seem to know how to use medical items properly. Always using fucking medkits when they probably shouldn't. So I should see if there's any add-ons that, you know, make them use them more intelligently. You know, like prioritizing pills and adrenaline over the medkits, for example. Oh yeah. Forgot what I was doing for a second. Bite the belly, bite the belly. How does one make a bite the belly? Right, it's that dreadlock looking at. Oh no! No! Hey! Get off! Get away from my shit. Okay. Anyway. Yellow in the middle. Surrounded by blue. Bloop. Bloop. And bloop. Looks like I'm gonna have to refresh my blue seeds amount pretty soon. Oh my god. Larry, what do you want? Oh wait, that's not... Hello. Another one? How many businessmen are there? How many? I do not understand. I am one person. I am Harry. No, there's like 4 of you now. No, there are not 4 of me. There is 1 of me. I am Harry. Harry Potter. Since I see that you have coffee, I will request a coffee at this time. Just so you know, I'm not making a regular coffee. You have to order something more interesting than that. Oh, I see. It is one of those coffee shops. A coffee shop of complex drink recipes and unknowable ingredients. A coffee shop of high fashion and distinction. Nah, man, I'm just bored. I do not like such places. I have gone to great lengths to avoid them. Yet I have arrived at one of them at this very moment. I am full of distress. Yeah, man, I can tell. Even so, I am intrigued. I am curious. I wish to know more. I am frightened by the conflict within me. There is a duality in my mind. I do not like it, but I am compelled. Just give me a drink order. Very well. I have heard of a drink called Mintiato. I do not understand the name. It is made with coffee. This is the part that I understand. However, there is more. There is mint. Mint must also be added. I do not understand why. Oh, I see. The name is Mintiato. That is why there is mint. I understand now. I hate them. I say this with passion. I kind of... You know, I try not to be, like, cynical. I try not to pick fights with folks, but, like, if you want to be just a stale cracker of a human, go ahead, man. Actual human saltine. Not my problem, though. But I am told there is another ingredient. Ice cream. It must taste like ice cream. Hey, bunny, thanks. You know what? Yeah, it has been like an hour and my waiter has not been very dinked. Gotta get better at watching that. The word ice cream is not in Mintiato. This is confusing. I do not understand. The amount of flavors and words in one drink, it is overwhelming. I cannot comprehend. I ought not to drink it, yet I must know. I need it. I fear it. Alright, coffee with mint and ice cream coming right up. I am still scared. Help. He looks a lot like that conflict officer that I think Jerry mentioned. But yeah. Welcome, Babone. We are, I feel like we're at the tail end of this, this team-making game, and, well, we're getting visited by droves of businessmen who are trying to, you know, trying to get coffee from a tea shop. But hey, they don't seem like they want to go anywhere else, so we're gonna try our best. So, let's see how we doing. One clean coffee bean. Oh wait, there should be more, right?
Ah, I used them all.
Alright, I used them all because fucking... What's his name? Larry. Told me I did his drink incorrectly even though I didn't. Well, the other two didn't say anything about temperature, so I'm just gonna... Hot's gonna be my default. I feel like hot is the default for just coffee in general. The clean coffee bean. And the button berry. It's a good game though. We just be running into we just be running into minor hiccup. I can't say the word. Minor hiccups. Okay. It was. You are. Oh, I don't know. I think that's Terry. Right? No. I think Terry's over there. I can't tell the difference between Jerry and Terry. Well, this guy's got an icon, so here you go, coffee. No, wait, no, I was supposed to give this to Terry. Never mind. Hmm. Fingers crossed, chat. But it does contain a fruit. There is no flavor. Yes, this is the most agreeable sort of flavor of all. It is perhaps my favorite flavor. First try, thank you. Okay. It is perhaps my favorite flavor. I have never had a favorite flavor before. It is a new experience. I am thrilled. I am brimming with enthusiasm while he looks at the pluffle. This enthusiasm will translate directly into my ability to deliver an effective presentation. My presentation will address complaints about the excessive number of presentations. Okay. I can see that the subject matter of my presentation interests you. You're correct. I am interested. Yes. It was obvious. I could tell that you are interested because of how interested you are. Due to your high level of interest, I will now show you the presentation. You will enjoy it. Please hold your comments during the presentation. Hello, I am Terry from the Services and Integrations Department. I am here today to speak to you about the number of presentations that have been taking place across the company. You can tell because of the way that it is. Yeah, you just like the cut on my jib, I guess. Specifically, complaints have been filed regarding the excessive numbers of presentations. Why are so many unnecessary presentations taking place? This is what we have set out to answer. As best we can tell, a man who looks like this has been delivering excessive presentations. His motivations are unclear. His methods are precise. His resources are unlimited. He's been known to deliver presentations advocating for a radical increase in the number of presentations. This is misinformation. It isn't that. Oh god, he's snitching on himself. No! No, Airy guy, Terry, I can't tell because this fucking presentation's in the way. Oh, it's Jerry. He's gonna snitch. He's gonna snitch. Shit. Well. Go on then, Terry. I think he's gone. It is entirely possible that the man does not work at this company at all. Reports are inconclusive. Through collective action, we can curb the misbehavior of this man or anyone working with him. The process for reporting problematic individuals is covered in your company onboarding workbook. Sorry, I don't see it in my company workbook. I cannot have been any clearer. There is to be no speaking during this trial presentation. That said, I am distressed to learn that it is not covered in your company onboarding workbook. I'll let Janice know to have it fixed. BRB? Alright, see you in a second, my good. Excellent. I will speak with her later about redistributing workbooks for new employees. That was a good guess, damn. This concludes the presentation. I hope I have demonstrated the severe nature of the problem at hand. I've seen this guy before. You have? This is serious news. When did you see him? He delivered a presentation to me just moments ago. Fascinating. I will record this information to use as part of an additional presentation. This presentation was the result of extensive work. It is of drastic social importance. I have on me a spare picture of the man portrayed in the presentation. You may keep it if you wish, to raise awareness of him and his actions. You know, I'll take that one. I'll take that one. Good. Please ensure that it is displayed in a prominent location. Alright, bet. We could probably replace one of them. One of the ones we got. That... Well, I don't want to replace that one. Maybe here? You know what? Oh, that's a skeleton of a Pluffin. How did I not catch that? That's cool. I'm just gonna be goofy and just place it somewhere really discreet. Yeah, but yeah, right there. You're the star of the show, Terry. Yeah, music. Game isn't too loud still, right? Yeah, we're good. I might be too loud though. I was gonna mess with my settings, but like, I didn't because I didn't want to like, I don't know, get thrown back to square one a bunch of times. And I mean, the streamer seemed to be the only one with problems with it, so it's whatever. Kind of an optional side quest, I guess. You know, I just think it could, I think it could sound better. Okay, so about that Mintiotto, I believe, yeah, there's gotta be a fruit that tastes like ice cream, right? Yeah, painted gourds. Favorite flavor of ice cream. So throw a gourd in there. And the varietal fruit, I believe, was the minty one. Varietal tea. Where is the varietal tea? Where is the varietal fruit? What? Hold on, chat. I think. Wait. What the fuck? Where's the varietal fruit? Oh, chip. Jesus Christ. I don't even remember where I got that varietal shit, but it was clearly not its own fruit. I'm silly. Okay, well, let's water some of these. Get some more seeds out of them. I keep fat fingering with my not fat fingers, Jesus. Yeah, yep, that's it. Squoosh. Five of those. 11 of those. 13 of those. Okay. Should be safe to... Yeah. 3 seeds across. But... Sweet. Why does the fucking button prompt disappear after I do the action, bro? Come on. What you want? You want head pets? There you go, bro. There you go. Now be on your way. Fucking busy over here. So the minty shit, the minty shit. Alright. Ship to that ship. I could go for some chips really soon. I kind of started the stream a little bit peckish. But I kind of wanted to prioritize coffee because it's just... It puts me to sleep. Or it puts me out of sleep compared to... What am I talking about? It makes me more energetic as opposed to food, which makes me less. What the fuck just happened? What? Oh, hi. I thought you like died or something. I thought that was the sound of a pluffet exploding or something, bro. Like the fucking bird from Shrek. I got scared for a minute. Okay, now we just need to go words. Go ards. Right, seed pocket. Here. Greens on the outside. Let's actually start it this way. I don't think we've done this before. Wait a fucking second. Wait a fucking second. Oh, hold on. I think I fucked this up. Hold on. They'll do over. We want... Yes, okay. Let's do that. Triangle formation. Yellow in the middle. Is that just... What do y'all want? Like... Are they getting lured by the seeds? Y'all like chickens from Minecraft? These aren't for you, bro. I'm not gonna get soft locked again just because I fed a bunch of seeds to a bunch of pluffins, bro. Okay, that should be all I need. Other than the coffee bean itself, of course. Which should be where? Somewhere around here. Here's one. Let's toss this in the dishwasher. And while it's doing that, I no longer trust this game to trust me. Okay, so I'm just gonna read exactly in what order it wants me to put the ingredients in, because apparently the order matters a lot. Clean bean, chip, and then the gourd. Oh, wait a minute. Make any kind of drink. Ingredients aren't required. Include fruits and tea leaves if it was changed, but... Down this the puffin, walk over and drink it. 5 to... Yeah, I did that. I fucking did that, bro. I literally did that. Okay, whatever. Did that in the first hour of the friggin' stream. Give. Oh, shoot. Oh, the shirt doesn't even have tags. Why's my nape getting all itchy? Oh! I'm suffering over here. Okay. Squoosh. Beat that bitch up. Because again, he didn't specify. So, gonna assume he doesn't want it cold. Boink. Okay. Clean coffee bean. And then... I'm gonna scream. What do you mean I didn't grab any of the chips that I fucking grew? Where is it? 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 Give me that shit. Oh my god. This game is so good, but it pees me off so bad, bro. Chip the let chip. Painted go ord. Prono unsing for beats and correctly. Pray to the tea gods. Oh, that does look like a neat concoction, though. Nickelodeon colors. Okay, Harry. Right, Harry. I got your drink, Harry. Here you go. Fingers crossed again, chat. This must be it. The minty yacht too. There is the usual taste of coffee, yes, familiar and comfortable. But an additional flavor attends it, the taste of mint, a whole separate sensation. And then, after that, I taste the ice cream. The sweetness contrasts against the bitterness of the coffee. Together, these ingredients produce a layered effect. My palate is unused to such complexity. To reconcile their contradictory tastes is a challenge for me. So I don't know why that took so long. I am bound by this trial of the senses. The only means of success is to broaden my horizons. Can I do so? No. It is too much. I do not wish to grow. I do not wish to change. I wish only for the comforting warmth of a familiar diversion, like giving presentations. Yes, I must give a presentation now, to ground myself, to return to a sense of security. Are you sure you wouldn't rather grow as a person? Yes, I am more certain of this desire than any that I have ever known. Let us begin the presentation. Hello. I am Harry. This is my presentation for the board. My presentation today concerns the exact replica of our company building, located next door. The replica is a one-to-one in every single way. It is a perfect copy of the company building. However, we do not know why the replica exists. Nobody requested that it be built. The replica simply came into existence 3 months ago. As of today, it is completely unused. Therefore, we must now discuss what ought to be done with the replica. Several proposals have been made. The first is to burn it to the ground. However, a problem logically presents itself. Will burning the replica cause the main building to burn as well? It is impossible to know the answer to this question. Therefore, we must proceed with caution. A second proposal. Whenever a meeting is held in the main building, we hold that exact meeting in the replica as well. This proposal will take full advantage of the existence of the replica, which is good. A third proposal. Airlift the replica to another location. There is a known location 2 blocks away on 14th Avenue, where the replica could fit nicely. A fourth proposal. Perhaps employees working in the replica building could be poached to work for us instead. It is always good to consider new venues for recruitment. And finally, it goes without saying that we have been freely using the replica's parking lot. This last benefit is expected to continue regardless of which course of action we take. This is a summary of the proposals that have been put forth thus far. I will now open the floor to questions and questions and suggestions. Question: why not just leave it be? Leave it be? I don't understand. The replica isn't doing anything, just let it stay there. I believe there's been a miscommunication. This is an exact replica of the company building. Exact, one-to-one, something must be done. Still didn't answer my question. The question does not make sense and therefore cannot be answered. This concludes the presentation. Already I feel a sense of grounded comfort returning to my chest. My anxiety is withdrawn. I am at peace. The Mintiato will trouble me no more. I am free. Sure you don't want another? A stirring from within me is curious. Curious to try again. To perhaps grow as a person. No. No, I will not. I cannot do this. I will never again only consume regular... I will ever again only consume regular coffee. Yes, this is my steadfast decision. Never again. Let me now leave you with a photograph clarifying which building is the correct office building. I wish for you to keep the photo, so that you can be sure to never mistake the two. I'm good. I doubt I'll ever see it. Understood. You have already committed it to memory. That is good. Yes, it's the left one. Alright. Well then, that's all the customers served, I think. Was that a fucking drone? Wait, what is that? Oh, that's Zenith. I thought... The fucking... the what's it called? The speech bubble was covering up so much of their head that I thought I saw the silhouette of Jack from Gears or something. Man, way to hate me, like... Sorry. Good job, Coalition, by the way. Making me absolutely despise myself for saying Gears instead of Gears of War. Thanks for making it uncool. You know that... You know, that shit reminds... Sorry, a little tangent, but that shit reminds me of that fucking meme of, like, people wearing fucking pineapples on their head, and the second, like... You know, the second, like, a corporate brand starts doing the same thing, they all just take the pineapples off. That's the same thing I'm doing with, like, using Gears as just a way of addressing the series, like, in short. Literally what happened. Nobody just says Gears anymore. It's not cool and hip anymore. Anyways, I guess I don't really know. I fed like probably 6 or 7 fucking Pluffins tea, so I don't know what to do about that. I guess we're gonna have to skimp out on that. Little side quest. And oh my god! Zenith, you see this weed and you don't do anything about it? How dare you? So, oh my god! Also, Larry, don't be walking in it. That shit prickly. No, stop! Oh my god, why is everyone walking in the... Stop! Enough of this. No! Okay, I can still clip it. So anky. So very angry-y. Y'all want more tea or some shit? I don't... What do y'all want? It says, yeah, to 5 Pluffins, not like 5 teas, 2 Pluffins. I don't even know. That's a vase. I thought that was a candle. Okay, where'd the god go? Where's... I think I'll check one more time if they have anything new to say, and then I'll just run into the forest. Yep. Nothing else to do. I guess I could talk to Burrow one more time. Burrow? Something I can be assisting you with. I fled the Puffins. Oh, I needed to... I fed the Puffins tea. So you have. You've done it. I don't know about you, but I'm truly loving the extra bits of color it brings to our clearing. And they started following me around, too. Well, yes, of course. The Pluffins are knowing who butters their bread. Perhaps you've already found yourself in charge of a Pluffin entourage. Here, let me be giving you this picture of Burrow and the Pluffins. It is really one of my favorites. Thank you so much for taking such lovely care of our shop fauna. Oh, it's like, oh wait a minute, hang on. That looked like some Blender claymation shit. Where do I put this shit? Also, was I supposed to go to him about the pictures as well? If so, I'm gonna be pissed. Because this entire time I could have just talked to him about it. I assumed that the fact that there was no speech bubble above his head meant that that quest wasn't completed still. I didn't check any of the other dialogue options, so let me see. So I need help with oh my god, I filled all them. You know what, fine. I'll be seeing you, Boro. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna peace out. I'm gonna go see see if Zenith... Because honestly, if Zenith can't help me with this shit, then there's no helping me at all. I think I'm just gonna have to consign myself to this this tea shop forever, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll keep our hopes up, but not too high up. Return to the forest. Fuck it, let's do it. Ooh. Okay. I'm here. What next?
Human Alta. We are with you. Isn't it delightful?
Wow, you're also in the clearing right now? Well, you're also still in the clearing right now?
Correct. But our attention is on you. We are fascinated by what we might see in you. Please tell us. What do you see right now?
Just, trees, rocks. And whenever I'm out here, I think back on my fights.
Ah, delightful. We see it too. It is a memory.
But you can see me fighting, but it's just a memory.
No. The forest is making it real, tangible, discernible.
Wait, these were never flashbacks. This is actually real?
We can perceive it in full clarity. Delightful. Let us examine this memory. How interesting. How fascinating. Your skill far exceeds that of your opponent.
I know, that's why it was so stupid when I lost.
Another memory appears. A similar one.
Oh, this is the other fight I lost. Another stupid failure, no reason for it.
Yes, we see it. We perceive it fully. Human Alta. This memory is also quite fascinating. We can see the problem. We can see now why you lost these fights.
You can?
Right there. Do you see it? Your change structure. It is stuck.
My change structure?
Yes. We see it clearly. It is attempting to move, but it cannot.
What do you mean by change? Oh god, I'm so tired. Just a second.
Human Alta, are you okay?
Yep, I'm fine. I'll be fine. Go back to that memory. Tell me again what you saw, the reason why I lost.
We cannot see the memory anymore. It is gone now. But a new memory is taking place. Tell us about this. What is this?
Oh god. I tried to kill Master Winters. The only person who could have helped me. And I attacked her because of the person who looks like me.
Human Alta, we see very clearly. In all of these memories, the problem is the same. Your change structure is completely blocked. Yes, no room for movement at all. Unable to expand, unable to advance. It cries for help. Fascinating. We believe that perhaps we can help it. We can try to move the change structure forward.
Wait, so you're saying it's the same reason I lost those fights? And you can fix it?
We do not know, but we can try. If it does not help, then Human Alta, are you alright? We can stop now, to rest. It will be harder to assist you if you are tired.
Ooh, do we give in, chat? I low-key kind of want to see what happens if we keep moving, but it's absolutely not what Alta needs. Like, I'm stuck between like trying to do what I think is right for her and trying to stay in character. I don't know. I'm getting the vibe that this game doesn't have like multiple endings or anything, so I don't think it really matters. Let's give in. Let's give her. Let's take 5. Let's take 5. Okay. I'll rest for a second.
Alta, what are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Why did you stop? This isn't you. You're not someone who gives up. You're someone who fights until the very end. Be proud of that. Come on, up and at 'em. Let's show everyone what a warrior truly looks like.
Human Alta, you have begun to run again. Can we ask why?
It's her. She's here. She made me start running.
To whom are you referring?
She looks like me. She was just standing here. She was standing here just a second ago. Didn't you see her?
No, we did not see anything. All we see is you.
But she's the one. She's the one making me do this to myself. It's not me. It's her. Please, Zenith, make her go away. Bloop. Jake, her bloop. Drum my lip bomb. I gotta piss again, I'm sorry, hang on. Put the sign up. Oh, goodness, I didn't mean to put the pause menu up. Ugly pause menu. Sorry. Oh my god. Oh, this stupid chair always trying to take the damn rug with it every time I move it. Okay. Well, that was some heavy shit. So yeah, I guess Alta still doesn't know that, like, that yellow version of her is just straight up, like, not a separate entity. Zenith, what happened out there?
Human Alta, you collapsed in the forest. Fully unconscious. We returned you back here for safety, rest, recovery.
So you... When we were in the forest, you didn't see another person who looks like me?
No, our awareness was quite heightened. Yet, we detected nothing, except for you.
Oh. You said the reason why I lost those fights, something about change?
Your change structure, yes. It was clearly blocked, obstructed.
But what's a change structure? What does that mean?
This concept does not translate conveniently to your language. It is one of the old concepts.
Can you try, please? I need to know what's wrong with me.
Interesting. We see. This is an interesting situation. Human Alta, you should return to the forest with us. The forest eases the boundaries between concepts. Perhaps there, we can more clearly investigate or change structure.
Alright, let's go back to the forest.
Before we go, perhaps we should once again have tea. We found the tea you gave us most delightful, most refreshing. It would be good to rest a moment and enjoy another cup of tea.
No, okay, what flavor you want?
A flavor, yes. There is something which interests us. Around your clearing, we've seen them, the large plants bearing fruit. We wish to consume it.
You want tea made with fruit from a large hybrid?
No, not the fruit. The plant.
You want tea made out of an... You want tea made out of an entire large hybrid?
Yes, precisely. This plant, you call it large hybrid. We detect an energy within it. The fruit it produces, so potent, so evocative, so unyielding. And the seeds, the unyielding essence of the plant, is contained within the seed. We wish to taste this energy, to consume it. The plant, the fruit, the seed, all of it, in a drink. Yes, delightful.
So you want tea with a large hybrid and its fruit, and the seed that produced it?
That is it. Exactly. Perfectly.
How am I supposed to do that?
We would recommend that you simply contain its essence.
I'll go ask Boro.
Of course. We will await eagerly. Anticipate.
Well, final boss of tea coming right up. Alright, Boyaro. Hold on, let me watch this real quick. Sleep. Boyaro. So, Zenith asked me to make a tea out of an entire large hybrid plant. How should I do that? Interesting. I do not believe that I've been asked for such a drink before. Sorry. My vessel needs wetting. But with a little ingenuity, I am thinking that we can make this request a reality. Surely you remember when Boro told you about the mushrooms, yes? Mushrooms are having all sorts of effects on large hybrids, as you can see here in your field guide. Oh, particle size, okay. One such effect is the shrink shroom, which will reduce a large hybrid down to a manageable size. Once you've made a small large hybrid, you should be able to scoop it up in a pot. Then, toss the potted plant right into the tea infuser and away we go. Yes, that should produce a delectable large hybrid tea for our interdimensional friend. I hope this is being helpful. Good luck on your various tea, plant, and mushroom adjacent adventures. Thanks, bro. Okay. I know I didn't think about that before. I was like, devotion, commitment, it'll all be rewarded. It must be. It really feels like I'm getting some final stretch vibes. I hope to be done with this friggin' amazing game very soon, because I am very hungry. Here, just speaking, I mean, I should probably hear. Ah, son of a bitch, boy. Fucking spilled coffee on my hot abs. Okay. Never mind, I got eager. I was like, ooh, my brain was like, ooh, the sooner I finish this coffee, the sooner I can eat. I'm not gonna eat. Well, not yet. I don't know why I said that. Okay. So I'm gonna go find some shrink shrooms. Oh, wait, we haven't read this yet. Hang on, I forgot about this. What is this? Critical theory of Dirk Warhard novels. Okay, I wanna read this shit. The enduring popularity of the Dirk Warhard novels presents an enigma for contemporary literary critics. How does one analyze and understand a body of work which is so superficial in its content, yet which has achieved such enduring audience adoration? While many are content to dismiss the popularity and as the result of the simple-minded desire for easily consumable and mindless content, I knew someone like that. I believe that this perspective misses a crucial element of what makes the Dirk Warhard novels popular. After all, he's not the only vapid action hero in pulp literary fiction. So what makes his legacy so enduring? To understand this question is to understand the book's author, Jeremy Esterkoff, who wrote the books under pen name D.B. Steele. Oh, here's your war reference. Did not always produce such simple-minded literature. The novels he wrote early in his career, while similar in theme to the Dirk Warhard books, walked a much more nuanced line in their portrayal of action heroics. For instance, The Flag Bearer Rests at Dawn depicts the struggle of two brothers on either side of a civil war, whose fraught attempts at reconciliation are complicated by the constantly changing messages of state propaganda. See, look. Again, back to that shit about the only so many types of novels or stories type shit. I have heard plenty of stories about, you know, civil wars and two people on different sides of a conflict, you know, propaganda type shit, but I haven't seen those kinds of ideas combined yet. So there is hope. There's still plenty of room for unique stuff. A year later, Esterkoff published Final Eyes, a futuristic thriller about a government agent whose desire is to serve justice humanely is challenged by the encroachment of efficient yet thoughtless robotics into the world of law enforcement. Esterkoff has repeatedly declined to speak publicly about these early works, or indeed about any of his oeuvre. In time, he came to be known as an enigmatic recluse, someone who emerged from isolation only to deliver a new piece of work. His reticence to explain himself, therefore, invites a great deal of speculation as to why he shifted away from writing more nuanced material to instead pen Dirk Warhard novels. Why are y'all following me? Oh my gosh. Of course, it's impossible to ignore the financial failure of his early novels, yet to focus on sales may miss the bigger picture. Esterkoff was known to have a contentious relationship with his publisher, who at the time was attempting to capture a more fuck's sake. Why am I always trying to default to autistic every time I try to pronounce that fucking word? And socially conscious audience, and so put extensive pressure on him to make public appearances for press and reception of awards. Esterkoff bristled at the insistence, resentful of being asked to participate in the literary social world. We are then left to wonder whether the shift towards mass audience literature was actually a move by Esterkoff specifically intended to rebel against the wishes of his publisher. Yet, regardless of Esterkoff's intentions, what's indisputable is that the moment he shifted his efforts, he found immediate commercial success. His very first Dirk Warhard novel, On a Wing and a Bullet, became a global bestseller and brought the name Dirk Warhard to the public vernacular. Within 3 years, Esterkoff had published a further 6 novels in the franchise, including bestsellers Bullets O'Clock, Edge of a Bullet, which we've read, and Knives at a Bullet Fight. Who is Dirk Warhard exactly? Going by the novels, he can be difficult to pin down. He is consistently portrayed as stoic and unflinching, yet with each novel he shifts socio-politically in order to meet the needs of the story. The best example of this is the perpetual question of whether Dirk Warhard works for the government or not. The answer seems to change in each book. His role in the execution of justice fluctuates between being a public good and being a rogue renegade, sometimes even within the same story. Dirk Warhard is also the embodiment of stereotypical heteronormative masculinity. As the novels exploded in popularity, so too did they begin to attract criticism for their portrayal of Warhard's relationship with masculinity. As writer Laura phrased it, Dirk Warhard romanticizes male infantilization to an audience for whom contemporary expectations of masculinity have become far too nuanced. This and other criticisms resulted in a bitter retaliation from Esterkov, who chose to respond to his critics not via public statement, maintaining as ever his trademark aloofness, but through the novels themselves. His subsequent novel, Straight as a Bullet, was a naked attempt to repudiate his critics by having Dirk Warhard double down on every one of his most egregiously masculine tendencies. In the novel, Esterkov's longest ever Warhard. In the novel, Esterkov's longest ever, Warhard makes love to over 120 women and kills dozens of vegetarians. Jesus fucking Christ. The exact phrase, "I'm a man and nothing will change that," appears 26 times. Fucking hell. It's at this point that was this written by C418 himself? Because, like, I have to think that he had some fucking, had some influence on this. Because I've seen bros, Buskai, and brother, like me, is not a fan of this whole homogeny bullshit. Like, like genuinely, like, we are similarly not of the, whatchamacallit, fragile male ego type. And we hate it when other people are in this kind of vein. Obviously, this is taken to an extreme, but I can name so many examples of the same thing happening in real life, Doug. It's at this point that the novels begin to drive toward a very specific thesis. Dirk Warhard is incapable of fundamental change because he is who he is as a result of inherent traits rather than as a product of social or political impact. For instance, in the Bullet Complex, the villainous Dr. Shumptuck genetically modifies Dirk Warhard to make him more compliant and passive as a person. Yet, Warhard's genes literally resist the transformation, rearranging themselves back into their natural configuration just moments after the procedure is complete. This is a recurring theme in subsequent books such as Face Full of Bullets and Bullets Forever, wherein the villains become focused less on personal gain and more simply on trying to change Warhard. It's in this trend that we see the core appeal of Dirk Warhard begin to emerge, a repudiation of the value of socio-political change. Change is the only consistent villain of the Warhard novels, the only concept towards which he remains consistently hostile. Even Warhard's notion of justice is malleable. At times, he considers crime necessary to achieve justice, while at the other times, the elimination of all crime is the only path to justice. Yet in no circumstances is change acceptable for himself or anyone else. Of course, we are again left to speculate as to the exact nature of Esterkov's personal belief in the content he was creating. Are we to see Dirk Warhard through the eyes of the author who once penned serious and moody works of nuanced interpersonal intrigue? In this sense, the Dirk Warhard novels could be seen as a satirical lampooning of mass media interests. Yeah, I straight up thought that's what that was. Just, I think this is implying that Esterkov was 100% dead ass, like just the 100% like stone cold serious with these stories. That's crazy. Or are we to assume that Esterkov truly did come around to believing in the fundamental righteousness of never changing? This thematic thread may have continued through the novels if not for a personal setback. Esterkoff's brother passed away after the publication of The Bullet Hunts at Night, at which point Esterkoff's prolific pace slowed dramatically. The loss devastated him. After several years of silence, he emerged from isolation with a new book, Whispers of a Broken Bullet, in which, for the first time ever, Dirk Warhard becomes a deeply emotive character. Warhard monologues on the nature of pain for over a dozen pages, and openly cries twice. There is no villain or central conflict. Warhard simply travels from place to place, remarking grimly on the various people and locations he passes. In some ways, the novel feels like a return to Esterkoff's earlier works. Yet, if the response to his early work was muted, the response to Whispers of a Broken Bullet was hostile. Fans of the series uproariously decried the changes and demanded a return to form. Whether as a capitulation to public response or perhaps a desire to distract himself with work of a less nuanced sort, Esterkoff abandoned the new angle on Dirk Warhard. His next book, Bullets Don't Cry, saw a decisive return to Dirk Warhard of old. In this book, Dirk Warhard murders over 400 people, including the prime minister of every nation on the planet, becoming the prime minister himself in several countries. His tendency toward cannibalism, same thing, already alluded to in previous books, ratchets up with the invention of his new justice cannibalism technique. The book shows Dirk Warhard's complete regression into the most thoughtlessly violent and virile version of himself, and was adored by fans upon release. Bullets Don't Cry ended up becoming the best-selling book in the entire franchise as of the writing of this piece. Yet the series' resurgence was short-lived. A few years and a few novels later, a bombshell investigative report revealed that for an unknown amount of time, ghostwriters had been doing much of the work on the Dirk Warhard books. Wow. Esterkoff was at this point in his declining years, and his publisher had progressively been enlisting uncredited staff writers to take over a significant amount of the writing. It was never revealed what sections of the later books were not written by Esterkoff, or indeed if he wrote a single word of them at all. But those hoping to hear an answer directly from Esterkoff were crestfallen when he passed away a few months later. Oh. Damn. In the wake of his passing, the publisher openly turned to ghostwriters to continue the series, albeit strictly in sequel form. Sequels such as The Fastest Bullet Alive 2, Even Faster Bullets failed to elicit a critical or commercial response of any significance. To this day, the publisher continues to produce these sequels, still bearing Esterkoff's name, to a decidedly middling reception. The failure of these sequels and the question of the novels' authorship invites a question. What was it that gave Esterkoff's heroic protagonist such broad appeal in the first place? Whether he wrote from a place of satirical mockery, or from a genuine belief in the need for regressive masculinity, Esterkoff's intentions were never truly dissected. In his most enduring legacy, therefore, is not just the character of Warhard, but a collective disagreement over the authorial underpinnings of the Dirk Warhard franchise. It is a question as enduring and unchanging as Warhard himself, and one which will be irrevocably affixed to the institution of literary criticism. Damn. I know so much about Esterkoff now. I know his name now. I didn't really look at the author's name. But yeah, Dan, that is so like meta, dude. Right, shrinky. You got people, you know, going like, oh, this is too regressive, this is too contemporary, or this is too conservative, this is too like unhealthy or whatever. And then the second you like fold and like try to the second that you try to like bounce back at that criticism, you know, you get praised and stuff, and then something happens in your life and you're like, wait, this is actually kind of baller. And then you get pushback from the other group of people who are like, no, masculinity. It's like, you lose either way, so like, well, sorry, I shouldn't say you lose, but you get like reprimanded either way by somebody. All in all. It sucks that Esterkoff died like a guy who didn't really know how to stick to his guns. It seemed like he was kind of... He was on the road to something though, like after his brother passed. Like, it sucks that that's what it took, you know, but... I digress. He still, you know, wanted to experiment with the idea that men can feel things and still be attracted to women.
I am not gay. I like women only.
But yeah, he just had to bounce back immediately because like his core fan base, his like main fan base, or at least part of it, a very vocal minority probably, were like, no, my masculinity, yeah. Literally, like in real life, those people like I have zero respect for those people, and I am not afraid to say that on stream. Because those people are the best example of like people who can't stick to their guns. You know, like fucking Space Marine 2, for example. Fucking like, the anti-woke mob or whatever were so against the idea of a trans person writing for the story for that game. They're like, oh no, masculinity's falling down the toilet. It's all over, guys. This is what Warhammer's come to. We're so over. And then when the game fucking came out, didn't change writers. Same person was still on board, same trans person. Wrote the story, got finalized, game came out. And those same fucking people that were complaining said, oh my god, masculinity is back. Space Marine 2 proves that, you know, the woke mob was wrong. And like, shut the fuck up, dude. You do not believe in any of this shit. You're just a grifter. Literally reminds me of those kinds of people, dude. Like I said, bro, I got examples. I got real life examples. What is this? A picture of Big Sword again? No, don't fucking stow it. I don't want that. I don't want it. I have one already. Gosh. Anyway. I don't think it needs to be a particular plant. I just gotta remember to actually, you know, also include a fruit from the hybrid and a seed that produced it. Okay. In that order, because I'm really starting to think that the order matters in this game. Which one should we do? Which one is very Zenith core? No idea what that sound means. Actually, you know what? I think this one. Because... yeah, the mulberry seeds. Or the mulberry plant. Should be able to, right? Yeah. Swamp. Hell yeah. Now we just need a pot. What is that sound? What does that mean?
Oh.
Oh. Here we go. So we got a mulberry. Or messberry, wait. Isn't this messberry? Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, that's them flying to me. Okay, I thought like... thought something was wilting or dying outside that I just forgot to water. So okay, let's get started with this. Have another sip of my coffee. Or I guess a chug, I should say. Sleep. Whoops. Oh shit. Okay. Awooga. So I think that they want the plant first. I'm gonna play it safe and assume that is the case. Where is the pot? Where did I put the pot? I forget where I put the pot. And that's okay. We have more than one pot around. Yoink. Not the only pot. Yeah. And let's throw it in. Loop. Oh, that's fucking cool. And then the messberry. I think that's right. And then the seed mate used to make it, which is... Yes. Blue seed. We'll do yellow because I think I have more of those. Yeah. Let's play it safe for yellow. Bump. And away. That's the way the news goes. Ooh, flurry. Okay. Where they at? Okay. Oh, Zenith. And Max Zenith. Here you go.
We will now consume the tea. Yes. Interesting. This is it. This is the plant large hybrid. Human Alta. This plant is vast in its capabilities. It has drawn up a very old energy. Very old, even to us. Yes, the energy gives its fruits a special power. The power to affect, to sway, to change, to cultivate. We do not understand the source of the energy, but we enjoy very much its taste. Thank you. We feel ready once again to return to your goals, your mission.
Good. Still think you can help me?
We will try. We will do our best. Let us now return to the forest, and we will examine your memories again.
Okay, great. Thank you. I'm gonna just say, like, fucking Zenith's voice is probably the hardest for me to do. Because, like, being all whispery while still being able to be heard over the mic is, like, it's very, it takes a lot of exertion.
Yes.
Alright, here we go. Let's do it. Zenith, I'm ready when you are. Zenith? Hey, you there? Zenith? Where are you? What's going on? Oh, sorry. Where? Right, I can't stop now. Zenith could be here somewhere. Zenith! Are you there? Hello? What's going on? Zenith! Oh god. Oh my god. I'm just... Don't fall over, don't fall over. Ah, fuck. Grah! Fuck happened, bro? What happened, bro? You wasn't there, bro. Why not, bro? Oh, dear God, what happened? Hey, what happened? Why weren't you in the forest?
Human Alta. Hello. It is good to see you again. Greeting.
I looked for you everywhere and you weren't there. What happened?
Oh, yes, of course. The forest. Yes, we agreed to help you. Yes. Your memories, your change structure, assisting. We remember it now. We became distracted. For a moment, distracted.
Are you wearing a tie?
Ah, yes. We are perceiving a change within ourselves. We did not mean for it to happen. It simply happened. But it is lovely. We are delighted by it. Delighted. Is it not delightful?
It is not.
Oh, we see. Unfortunately, we do not agree. We find it most incredible, most charming.
Yeah, whatever. You said you were going to help me. Let's get back to that.
Yes, we agree. We will meet you once again in the forest. Another attempt.
Okay. I'll hold you to that, Zine. You can keep your tie, just, you know. Stick to your guns. Don't be like Estakov. Don't be like the fucking anti-woke mob. Oh, this song is giving one shot. This song is giving me one shot. Zenith, you there?
Yes, we are here. We can see you.
Good, good. Okay, let's do it again. I can feel the memories coming back. You able to see them?
Yes, we can see your memory. And your change structure. Completely blocked.
Right, my change structure, whatever that is.
We can attempt to help unblock it. In order to do so, you must first focus...
Sorry.
Focus your mind on the tension, the discomfort, the deviancy, the stricture. Can you do this?
I don't understand. Do you mean that I should... Oh, hang on a second.
Human Alta, you can stop to rest. It is important that your mind be sharp.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. Rest, dog.
No, Alta.
No, fuck's sake, go away!
Come on. Here we go.
Are you sure you should be running? You seem quite tired.
Zenith, look, it's her! Don't you see? She's making me do this!
We do not see her. We see only you.
But then what's preventing me from resting?
Human Alta, if we are to answer this question, then you must keep your mind focused on the pain, the discomfort.
I don't get it. Why do I need to think about pain? If the change structure is the problem, just make it go away. Get rid of the train structure, get rid of the person who looks like me, trash all of that so I can live my life again.
It would be unwise of us to
Just make her go away, please. I don't have the energy for this. You need to do what I can't. I don't care what it takes. Zenith, please. Damn. Hold on, I'm answering a text. Oof. Well, that ain't good. Yeah, one of my roommates is gonna need a ride. Hopefully I can finish this game before then. Hey, Zenith! 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 Oh my gosh, you're even more. They look even more like... Goddamn.
Hello.
Zenith, we need to go back into the forest. You were gonna do something out there to help me.
Yes, that is correct. We are somewhat distracted at the moment.
But you said something about my chain structure. Isn't that what you told me was the problem?
Yes.
Then let's do something about it. What are we standing around for?
Human Alta. We are sorry. This transformation that we are experiencing, it is important to us. Our capacity to help you has diminished.
But... What? I don't understand. I don't get it. Why? Why? Why transform into a businessman? Why them?
It is what we desire. It is what we seek. The men of business. They are our destination.
Like, permanently?
We do not understand.
Are you gonna be a businessman forever, or is this temporary?
We still do not understand.
Zenith, come on, work with me. This is not what you promised. You said you had an answer. You said I could be fixed.
Human Alta, do you truly wish for us to not transform? To resist it would be disastrous. Can you understand?
Okay, fine. I don't understand why you're changing, but... Then can't you at least point me in the right direction? Tell me what to do next. There must be something I can do on my own, without you. Please, just give me an action I can take.
Something you can do. Yes. We would suggest that you focus deeply on your pain, your unease, your incompleteness, your restraint. Aim your attention at these. It is not the whole process. It will not heal you completely, but it is a start. This is what we suggest.
Okay, why?
Why?
Yeah, what will focusing on my pain do for me? Like, how will it make me better? I need specifics.
Why?
There must be a reason it's beneficial, so what's the reason?
How interesting. We have never attempted to explain this concept before. It is difficult to explain. There are no words. Language is insufficient. But we could, perhaps, show you directly.
Show me?
Yes, the benefit of focusing on your pain. The initiation, the spark, the unfolding. We can project it into your mind so that you can see. Do you wish for this?
Could it do brain damage to me?
It would not affect your brain. It is only a vision, a perception, an insight.
Alright, sure, go ahead and show me.
Very well. We will now attempt to show you. Close your eyes. We will now send you the image.
Whoa. Creepy. Oh. What the hell?
That was it. The benefit. The unfolding. The beginning.
That didn't explain anything. It was just a bunch of nonsense.
No. You saw it. You perceived it. That is the answer to your question.
No, that's not good enough. You want me to think about pain? Fine, whatever, but I need to know what results to expect. And I'm talking about specifics, not blind faith based on a bunch of gibberish.
Human Alta, what we showed you is the explanation. We realize that it does not make sense to you. We suspected it would not. There is no other way for us to explain it. We are sorry.
So you're saying I just sit around all day thinking about what an awful person I am? Hum-de-dum, I'm terrible, I'm a piece of garbage, something like that? Is that what you suggest? Zenith, you have the answers. You know, I know you do. There has to be something more to it. You can't just leave me broken like this. I'm broken!
We could show you the explanation again. Perhaps to see it a second time would help.
No, it's not gonna do anything.
Human Alta, we are sorry.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
If it becomes dire.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, somebody who's a roommate of mine right now is out in another town hanging out with some friends, and apparently they need a ride back. So assuming I can finish this game within the next 2 hours, I won't have to stop stream to go do that.
We hope that you heal yourself.
Cause this is a long fucking game, dog.
We are thinking of you.
Fine. Although I feel like I'm back at square one, though. I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of beautiful, though, in a way. Like, You know, Zenith kind of went from like having, you know, just a conventional, like, you know, conventionally attractive like hourglass bod to becoming a square like the businessman. And like, I feel like just that in and of itself, like the whole body types thing, just that one aspect is kind of meta. It's not our place to judge because to the person making the change, it feels natural, it feels good. Helps them enjoy life more. But yeah, in terms of everything else, like, well, yeah, I think that just encapsulates the whole thing. So, Zenith, the space being, they were going to fix me, and they didn't. They changed. Oh, goodness. And the other thing is that Zenith couldn't see the person who looks like me. They insisted there was nobody else. It was just me. But I don't understand how... Boro, I don't want to be someone who would attack Master Winters for no reason. Yes, of course. If it's at all possible that the person who looks like me is another entity, something manipulating me, then that would just be so much... That would just make so much sense. It would be simpler that way, yes. And if she were me, why would she only become visible to me recently? Miss Alta, I will tell you something about this forest. The forest is having many different effects on different people. Yes, perhaps you've noticed. One effect that it often has is to separate a being into fragments of itself. These fragments are, of course, still part of the same whole, but simply made easier to view. Just a little space in between the pieces, a little breathing room. Is this what you are going through? I do not know for sure, but I will offer it to you as a thought. If I am seeing anything at all which might help you, I will surely be pointing it out. Yeah, okay, thanks. Thank you. Of course. Ugh. God. Well, what's there left? You, Larry, Zenith. Whoa, wait, what? Whoa, wait.
Hello.
Zenith?
Hello. I am Gary. I am a man of business. I am looking for the boardroom. I am delivering a presentation, so I cannot be late.
So, you really don't remember me at all?
Remember you.
Yeah, you used to be Zenith. You were this incredible, multidimensional space being. And you figured out what was wrong with me. You had the answers. You were gonna fix me. I don't even know what you're going to do, but it was something. You knew what to do. And then you just changed. And I don't get why you had to change. I don't understand it. You were going to heal me. I was gonna be able to fight again. I was going to live my life again. I wasn't gonna be weak anymore. I've never felt weak like this. I know exactly how I'm supposed to be, and I can't do it. Oh my god, please don't go away.
I see. No, I do not remember this. Unfortunately, I do not have long to talk. I am needed at the boardroom. Perhaps you would like to view my presentation. It is a presentation I will deliver to the board.
Sure, whatever.
Very good. I will now deliver my presentation.
Ahem.
Hello, I am Gary.
From the... Should it be in Zenith's... Hang on. Now let's do... Hello, I am Gary from the Managerial Governance and Strategic Metrics Operational Division. My presentation today concerns our customer equity return compliance metrics from the last quarter. Here you can see the numbers that represent the last quarter's results. These results were consistent with internal projections across all divisions. My next slide... Oh. I am out of slides. This concludes my presentation. Thank you. Would you like a physical copy of last quarter's results? I have several thousand copies of it on me. Alright, I'll take one. Be sure to display it in an area frequently visited by relevant shareholders. At this time, I would like a coffee. May I have a cup of coffee? Yeah. Alright. What kind of coffee do you want? Just regular coffee. Fine. Regular coffee, coming right up. Thank you. Nope. Back to the old grind. Damn, bro, like... fully turned. It's not even the same person anymore. Ah, heat. Heat. I got that heat. Oh. Ah, shit, I forgot to clean the bean. The clean bean. Yeah, nothing from Boro. Where's the bean? Give me the bean. Still, okay. Well, oh my God. I don't know what to fill the space with, dog. I just kind of like let my head. I just kind of head emptied all day. It is. I don't know. It is kind of chipping away at me a little bit. The fact that I haven't like posted these VODs on YouTube yet. I think that's just because I don't want to draw the thumbnails. I haven't been wanting to draw in a while. But honestly, I don't really feel a need to force it. I'm just saying the same shit to myself that I would say to Lyra, like... Yes, it would be nice to have this thing done. However, how important is it that you sacrifice potential rest or doing this thing right now that you don't even really need to be doing? It's just something that you... things that you want to do shouldn't be like that high up. Or maybe they should, I don't know. At this point in my life, I'm like, I don't want to force it. Alright, here's your coffee. Oh! Oh, here we go again. I suppose this means you don't want the coffee anymore. So this is it? Are all of you done talking to me? Am I really moving on? That's what Boro said, right? That I'm moving on, requesting a change. Is that why you're not talking? Oh. Oh, my coffee not. You know what? What does Alta say if I sit down and drink the coffee? Hold on. If there is a assuming there is a monologue, I would like to know. Right up here. Right up here.
Coffee means early morning,
Hey!
long days, rigorous training. It flips a switch in me. Starts a
Yes,
motor
indeed.
running that can go for a long, long time. It doesn't make me better at my training. It just puts me into a headspace.
Same.
And yet, here I am. I'm drinking coffee. And I just don't feel anything. I can't summon that fire. Is that good? Is it bad? I don't know.
Hmm.
God. I just want things to stop changing.
I hate to break it to you, homie. Yeah, honestly, you know what? That's relatable. Like today, I was just like, this is my second cup of coffee today, and I won't say that the fire is like non-existent like it is with Alta, but certainly wasn't as bright as like, say next week or last week. I was a little bit more motivated. I was a little bit more motivated after my first cup, and the second one during stream definitely helped me like get into the, you know, like she said, get into the space, get into the headspace. I guess, yeah, there you are, bro. Well, people have started going silent again. Oh, has it begun again already? My, how the time is flying. Miss Alta, I am sure you know that it is time for us to visit the shrine once again. I will see you there when you are ready. Borro. Borro. Looks like Larry wants to... Looks like Larry wants to have some time with the shrine as well. Nothing is revealed yet. And here we are. Let us light the shrine. There we go. Are you feeling ready, Miss Alta? What did you mean when you said I'm moving on? Well, again, Miss Alta, this was only Burrow's best guess. The forest is drawing on you for guidance, following your lead. If the forest is withdrawing one space, if the forest is withdrawing one space and replacing it with another, then I can only ask, what inside of you does this change resemble? That is truly all I am knowing. Anything else is for you to decide. Well, shall we leave it to the shrine and to show us what comes next? I think perhaps yes. I am wishing you the safest of travels, and I will be seeing you soon. I want to give Burrow a big old bear hug, dude. Love you, buddy. Wish me luck. Let your mind wander. Stop to wander. Oh man. What's on her shoulder? Wait. There's me. And there's her. Are we the same person? I don't want her to be me. Why not, Miss Alta? Because if she's not me, then she's something I can remove. Like a tumor. Something you can cut away and be free of. If she's just me, then... It's so much more complicated.
Yes, it certainly is.
I keep trying to rest, I swear. I keep telling myself to just settle down. But I can't. She doesn't let me. Even relaxing feels like a job.
Yes, that makes sense. It is not just about rest, it is also about the reason for resting.
She told me I could defeat anyone. Anywhere. For as long as I live. And now that I say that out loud, it sounds insane. You don't think that's possible, do you? To be undefeated forever?
No, I suspect it is not. But attempting the impossible is often the path to the most wonderful accomplishments. Miss Alta, this person you describe, I'm certain she has helped you achieve such great things. I do not want you to be losing her entirely.
And what do I do? How do I get her to listen to me? Dude. This imagery. We're already done. Ah! No!
Hello, Miss Alta. Welcome back. We are once again in... Wait.
What is it?
I am feeling something. A feeling that is coming from the forest. Miss Alta, I believe that this will be our last time here in the clearing.
What?
Yes, it is an almost unmistakable sensation. A conclusion to it all. Quite soon.
So I'm going home?
That is what I am guessing, yes.
Oh god. Oh, thank god, I'm going home.
Excited to be leaving, yes? Don't worry. Bora will be not taking it will not be taking it personally.
But why is it ending now?
That is a good question. Bora is not having the answer. After living in these woods many years and meeting many travelers, I am still not understanding the forest. It simply does what it does. That is all I am knowing.
So what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do right now?
Supposed to do? Well, I'm thinking that we do the same thing as always. We stand back up, we look about our shop, we clean the parts that need cleaning. We prepare the ingredients for tea. We tend to our pets. Perhaps we make a cup of tea just for us. That is all there is. That is all there will ever be. You see, Miss Alta, this will not change whether we are living an hour together or a lifetime. I'm quite sorry if I had rambled on a bit. It is quite like Burrow to get caught up in words. But it is being a passion of mine. I am grateful for your patience with me.
You're alright.
Burrow is being very glad you approve. Now then, shall we get back to it? I think we shall, yes. I'll see you about the shop, Miss Alta.
That it?
I'm going home.
It's raining. Shit, dude. I think it might be wraps. Oh, but there's, oh, but this is new. Oh, there's, oh, that's not new. This plant is new though. I haven't seen this before. There's pink seeds, there's greens. Now this is the kind of rainy, like, setting that I can get behind. Like, I don't know what it is about rainy weather. It could also, you know, my energy levels could also have a lot to do with my mood, like, or with the weather. Because I feel like at this point, my mood and the weather are just completely linked. Like whenever I look outside and it's just, the sky is just gray, I just feel this wave of sadness just fucking rush over my face. I can definitely fight it, but like it still happens. So I don't know what it is. Like me as a night owl, you'd think I just dislike any sort of like daytimeness, but it's really only, who are you, Chucky looking off? Hey kid, what are you doing out here? Bang! I shot you! You're dead! What? You're dead! I shot you with my gun! Yes, ow, now I am dead. I am dead! I did it! I win! Mine! All this stuff is mine now. Everyone sucks except me. I'm going home soon. I'm going home soon. Final stretch. Oh my god. Again, I want this incredible game to be over. Where's Boro? I want to talk to Boro. Boro, I need my bear hug. Boro, I need my hug. Boro, there's a child running around the clearing. Ah, yes, so I noticed. Have you spoken with her? Yeah, she's weird. Are her parents being anywhere nearby? I haven't noticed anyone with her. Yeah, I don't know why she's alone. I'll try to ask. Yes, Boro will keep an eye out as well. In the meantime, perhaps she would like a cup of tea. She doesn't seem like the tea-drinking type. Well, if Miss Alta can find some enjoyment in tea, then anyone can. To be clear, still not enjoying myself. Oh, well, we've still got a bit of time left here. Boro will win you over yet. You have already, my guy. Dude, I think I'm just gonna speedrun this part. Any speech bubbles that I see, I'm just gonna rush over to. Boro made you a cup of tea. This one is made with sweet milliums, which are a most invigorating sort of fruit. They are creating a feeling of deep focus and meditation. Sorry, intention, a rigorous sensation. It seemed to me like the sort of brew Miss Alta would be a big fan of. But that is all. Tea delivery complete. My work here is done. I am wishing you the best, as always. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go piss again. Hold on. Hold on. As if both pieces failed to merge in insight. Oh, wow. New achievement. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Snagged a Nolo bar while I was out there. What am I whistling again? Ugh. One more oiter cup left. Be time to well, time to refill in due time. Or. Yep. Me when I'm in a getting crumbs absolutely fucking everywhere competition and my opponent is a Nature Valley Crunch bar. We're cooked! That's good. Ugh. Oh, that's good shit. Okay. I just scarfed down like 2/3 of it in one bite.
Oh, wow.
Like fucking Germa in the onion ring.
This really does make you feel more focused, more alert, more... Actually, this is exactly the way I always feel during a fight.
Uh-oh.
Because before a fight, your mind is just a jumble of noise. It's like a swamp, and you can't make anything out. And then, the fight starts, and things quiet down. And suddenly, focus kicks in. There you go.
Oh shit.
Now you're on track. Now you know what to do. It
The
becomes
music.
clear. It's easy. It's nothing. Go. Up. Back. In. Left. Swing. Pause. Go. Everything makes sense. Everything is clear.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Nothing hurts. Nothing fails.
Get into that swing.
Go. 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 This feeling, it's her. The person who looks like me, isn't it? Yeah. This is her. God, I love this feeling. This is just... it's how I feel alive. I don't want to give this feeling up. Please, can't I keep this incredible feeling somehow? I can't lose this.
Uh-oh. And there goes the high. Well, yeah, feeling that for 3 years straight will do that to you, dude. It's a little thing we call withdrawal. Okay, child, what do you want? What do you want? Why are you alive? You're supposed to be dead. I shot you. Oh, don't worry. I'm still dead. So you're like a ghost? Not just a regular dead person. Why are you walking? Dead people can't walk. Shows how much you know about dead people. Bang! Now you're dead again. I got you. I'm the king of Five Nights at Freddy's. Hey, what's your name? Poop. Your name is Poop. You said poop! I got you to say poop. This motherfucker is just like... I'm talking to a fanboy and chum chum character right now, Doug. No, you said poop first, dog. Sounds even stupider the second time. What are you, like 9 years old? Aren't you too old for poop jokes? Nope, I'm 100 years old and you- uh-oh. You'll never kill me no matter how hard you try. Try and kill me. Alright, here I come. Dodge your attack. Escape plane, woo! Damn. If she's actually 100 years old, I'm gonna throw up. Don't tell the do not tell the lolicons. Or if that's what they're called, I don't actually know. People who are fans of that shit. No, I need directions. Wait, no, where do I go? Again, I'm like the fucking gnomes from Gravity Falls. I need orders! I need orders. Oh my god, there's so many. Why is this game so fucking long? Assist with getting to the ending. Please. Dog, if I still can't finish this game by tonight, I'm gonna have to like... I might just start tomorrow's stream like early in the morning or some shit, like first thing right out of bed. Because again, it's not like I'm hating it. It's not like the game is bad for being long or whatever. It's just like, dude. There's so much. And to think that I plan on playing Signalis after this shit, dude. I'm starting to wonder if these types of single player streams are my cup of tea. Well, obviously, I'm having tons of fun with it, like last weekend, but oh my fucking god, no way, it's her again. Oh, Nana, you're back? Ha! You wish. I'm not back. I'm just here for my victory lap. Last time I was here, I crushed you in a thrilling display of vital economic prowess. Now I've returned to witness the wreckage, the remains of this devastation I caused. See? Look at it there. Just as much of a dump as it was the last time. Pitiful. Honestly, you want my advice? Bulldoze the thing to the ground. Get a proper development company in here. What if I don't want your... You know what? Curious. What should we build instead of the shop? Or in place of it? Condos! Everybody loves condos. Give this little spot of forest some actual personality. I bet we could fit 10, maybe 12 condo complexes in here. Yeah, 12, easy. But no, we don't want sensible and pragmatic ideas, Nana. Your sustainable, forward-thinking vision of the future scares us. We're not ready for it yet. Pathetic. You babies are all the same. Except some are worse than others. So you just here to gloat or what? Here to gloat? You think that's what I'm doing? You kids today always make good old-fashioned honesty for fuck. You kids today always mistake good old-fashioned honesty for hubris. Missy, you've grown quite soft while I was away. Without the commanding authority of a market leader in your life, you've become complacent. Damn it, I told myself I wasn't gonna do this, but it's time to set up shop again. Gotta teach you a little humility. As I recall, last time you sold nothing. It's called sandbagging. Ever heard of it? You'd know about this if you ever studied economics a day in your life. Nice try, though. Good to see you're still projecting your failures onto others. Never change. Can I get you a cup of tea? Absolutely not! Lamau. Well, she back. I meant to talk to the child. Excuse me. I want to tell you something. Alright, go ahead. I found a lot of dirt. I'm gonna make a sculpture of me. Ah, connoisseur of the arts. What's a connoisseur? It's someone who appreciates fancy things. Oh, well, I'm not gonna make a fancy sculpture. It's gonna be a real bad one. Nice. So long as you're proud of it. That's the spirit. Not gonna be proud of it at all. I'm gonna hate it. Hey, where are your parents? Are they nearby? Parents are dumb. I'm gonna be my own parents from now on. That's a terrifying thought. I like the way she just kips back up. What is it? I don't know, you're just kind of old or something. Average TikTok user. Or something. If you're gonna insult me, get specific. It's your face that's the most old looking part of you, I think. She said to Aphrodite over here. You think? No. You can't be getting wishy-washy there at the end. If you're serious about this, commit to it. Okay. Your face looks really old and I'm really certain about it. There we go. That's better. Gross, I don't want to improve. I want to stay bad forever. Oh my god, this kid's holding a mirror up to fucking altar right now. I want to be a stupid slug, doing nothing and then dying. By the way, are you sure you want me to, you sure you want me to call you Poop? I can call you Poop if you want. Monster! Is that your name? I want to be called Yeah, no, I don't know if you can tell already, but I'm not even gonna try to do a child voice. Nice to meet you, Monster. I preferred, I'm saying that. I preferred Poop. Nah, I want to be Monster now. How come you didn't laugh when I said I prefer Poop? I guess it's not funny anymore. It's not? Why not? It's just not. That's just how it is. Adults aren't funny anymore. They used to be and now they're not. Go away. Okay. I have to work for my granola bar. Oh my god. The amount of fucking crumbs in this bowl, like... I can't tell you how bad I need bowls every single time I have one of them shits. Here in my garage. Oh, there's the. Oh, that's already done. Damn. Well then. Yep. Parcel. Yar, it's me, oh shit, Gerald. Gerald the Knight. Who am I writing to exactly? You know what? He's not here. I'm just reading a note. But I don't know. Any excuse to do this fucking voice again. I need to preserve my sanity somehow. Yar, it's me, Gerald the Knight. Who am I writing this to exactly? I'm just responding to the package you mailed me. Thanks so much for that, by the way. Package was empty, but it was addressed to me, and that made me feel really loved. Plus, I gave the package a little face and named it and carried it around for 3 days. So I thought I'd send a thank you letter. It's weird that I don't know who this letter's getting mailed to, but you know, life is a sort of letter you write something, life is sort of like a letter you write without knowing who's gonna read it. Or how exactly the mail system works around here, and you don't really know exactly what message you're trying to communicate with the letter. So you just keep putting one word in front of the other, hoping that eventually a thoughtful sort of message will emerge. If you keep just going and it's just like, bam, it never happens. Oh hey, I'm gonna send you a photo of my son Timothy. He's the best. You would love him. This is actually a photo of the day he was born. Can you believe it? Gosh, I can't wait until I see him again. Nothing like being alone in the forest to make you wish you were home with your kid, as they say. I tell you, last few days out here have really been a whole experience. I'd love to share everything that's happened to me, but there's no way I have enough room on this piece of paper.
I'll tell you the story another time, right? Sounds like a plan. Remember to stay safe out there. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Well, at least we know he's not cursed anymore. Oh my god, that baby picture! Oh, there's a baby picture, a baby Timothy, bro. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. That's very cute. We love Gerald. Glad to know he's doing alright. Guess what? Nana's back. Oh, the competition has returned. Time to be updating the Wanderstop business model. Liquidity ratio. Capital structure optimization. Yes, I am fully up to date on my business phrases. How come she's the only person who's returned since the clearing changed? Well, Nana and I share a certain connection. We're both a very particular kind of person. We are connected to this place, to the forest. Been here quite a long time, both of us. So for the two of us, the movement of the forest works a little differently. We are not quite so stuck in it. Why didn't you tell me you knew her? Miss Alter didn't ask. Besides, Burrows knowing many people who come and go here all the time. Just a sort of leaf on the breeze, I am. One amongst many. Anyway, I wish the best of luck to our returning business competitor. Frankly, Burrow thinks her shop is so adorable and that I am not minding it. But we will see how I feel about that if she really does run us out of business. Okay. Child. I drew a picture on your building. What was that a picture of? Entropy. Entropy? Yeah. Do you even know what that is? Duh, I've read books before, I'm not an idiot. Okay, use entropy in a sentence. Fine. I made a drawing and it's a drawing of entropy. That doesn't count, try again. You're just trying to trick me. I don't know what entropy means. I do know what entropy means. Hey, what's that stuff you're making in the big machine inside? The big glass machine? It makes tea. What's that? Tea. You've never had tea before? No, I hate it! No, you hate it. Or no, you've never had it before. I've never had it before and I hate it! Me as fuck. I'm gonna get you a tea, you should at least try it. Okay. What kind of tea you want? What flavor? Make it gross! I want it to be super gross. Sure, gross tea coming up. Oh, super duper gross. Apparently the kid's drawing weird pictures on the floors of the shop now, is that right? Boro feels that this is a moment for Miss Alter to make an authoritative decision. What do you say? Is drawing on the floors of the shop permitted? As long as they ain't dicks, I'm fine. So it is decided! A stunning triumph of managerial decision-making from shop director Alter. Drawings from wall to wall. It is being the dawn of a new era for Wanderstop. Aren't you worried about another situation like when you left out colored markers for people? Ah, yes. You remember well. I'll tell you what. If the drawings become too unruly, you can simply sweep them away with your broom. I will leave it to your discretion, Shop Director Alter. Should have said no, that's just more for me to do. There's more for me to do. Why is there more gameplay? Oh, but Kat, you wouldn't be complaining if it was Chrysalis. Yes! That's because Chrysalis is more my kind of game. And I'm not streaming Chrysalis trying to get to the end of something. Every fucking campaign takes like an hour and a half. Oh my goodness. At this rate, I might actually have to end stream early and start tomorrow. Cause like... motherfucking roommate is gonna need that ride. And like... as much as I do want to like get to the end and shit. This game really know how to like... make the time fly by, you know what I'm saying? It's just got that. It's just got that. It's got that ability. Ability. Again, like, there's no picture frames left, dog. Maybe it was just a quest that was like specific to that one area that I can't go back to anymore. Sorry, Hairball. Speech booble. Oh my god, I just what did I click? Excellent. Oh my god, Burrow doll. I still have no idea how you can set up so quickly. I fucking headphones. Come on down, you know you want it, losers. I got goods, I got products. You've never seen so many goods and products. So get off your ass, get a job, get a life, and come buy stuff at Nana's. What do you want? To watch you crash and burn. Yeah, well, get comfortable. This section of the market needs me. I'm not going anywhere. But you know what? Keeping an eye on me would be good. You might even build a little character if you're not careful. Take a look. Here's what you would be able to buy if you had any damn income to your name. Some cup. Got ladybugs on it. Stars of prayer. Tea shop loser. How could you? Full slander, my god. You should see the look on your face right now. Awe, intimidation, the recognition of greatness. These are the kinds of products you can only dream of. And even in your dreams, they'd be knockoffs. How about if I trade you for one of them, like before? Sorry, kid. That was the old me. I'll admit I had a bit of freewheeling side back then. A bit of a freewheeling side, bleh. But the new me is hard and calloused. No trades, no deals. I'll never be... Hold up a second. Are those coffee beans? Who the dang heck started growing coffee beans out here? Yeah, mystical space being from another dimension. Don't worry about it. Sure. Look, it doesn't matter to me where they came from. All I know is I ain't had a cup of coffee in weeks. So here's what we'll do. You can bring me a coffee, and if it's acceptable, we can discuss the trade. Acceptable being the key word there. What kind of coffee you want? Now see here, I actually know a damn thing or two about coffee, so I hope you're writing this down. You're gonna start by brewing 2 coffee beans in hot water, scalding hot. Pour that baby into a cup, let it sit there for a second. Then make me a second brew. This time the water should only be warm. Bring it maybe halfway to boiling and then cut the heat. Drop a waiting fruit and a sweet medium into the warm water for taste. Then one more coffee bean. Now you're gonna pour that second mix on top of the coffee already in the cup. The taste is on the layers. It's called nuance, and you kids have never heard of it. Alright, that's my order. I've even dumbed the recipe down for you, so help me if you screw it up. I'll go give this a shot. Chat, I am not in the right headspace for this Starbucks ass order, bro. I'm just gonna throw the cup directly in her stupid face. Scald that fucking skin of hers. Oh my goodness. The parcel. Put it down, boy. Put it down. Put down the pluffin. Put down the... Oh my god. Do I have to pet him first? No, I'm pressing buttons. Oh my god. What's going on here? My damn mouse button's stuck. Know what? Put down the creature. Oh my god, he's falling asleep, dude. Come on. No. Let me I can't put him down inside the shop. What the fuck is that? Danny. I found another bug. That analysis required franchise was a real bummer, wasn't it? Didn't know all that, and frankly, I didn't need to. I tell you what, let's ignore all of that dreary nonsense and just enjoy doing another tutorial. This one's called Bullets Forever, and I can't wait to find out who he kills this time. I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy. I genuinely thought I was at the end of the game, and here we are. I actually done thought we was at the end of the game. You know what, dog? If I end it right here and like post this shit on YouTube, I'm probably gonna like splice it together with the next stream. Oh my god, I am my only viewer right now anyway, so it's whatever. That's about 4. Oh my god, that's almost 4 hours. Nah, dog, I think I gotta call it. Fuck. Oh. Wow. Valiant effort. I thought it would be done in less than 4 hours, dog. But here we are at another stage. I think this has got to be the last one. This has got to be. Oh my god. If it's not, I'm betting right now. If it's not, I'm going to eat my fucking toes. I'm gonna grab my tail and pull a fucking Ouroboros. I'm just gonna deep throat that shit. Ugh. Oh, this game is so good, but there is such thing as too much of a good thing. I mean, we still got new shit. We got new plants and stuff. I don't know. This area doesn't really feel different enough for it to feel like it has a place, I don't think. Plus, like, we got a recurring character now, first one in the game, and a fuck-ass child. So, I don't know. But I'll definitely need to come back when I'm, like, less petered out, I guess. Plus, I think I should definitely, like, save time to eat dinner before I go pick my roommate up. With that, or I guess housemate. Parents are out. Got some folks, like students staying over and all that. So I guess housemate is the more apt description. But yeah, I'm gonna go. That granola bar did worked for me for like 2 minutes, and I'm still hungry. So I'm gonna go like have a proper dinner. But with that said, no raid because there's no one here. But for y'all watching back at the VOD and whatnot, I will take it over to Tomorrow Ket, who hopefully doesn't have anything going on tomorrow, who hopefully can stream like in the noon, early tomorrow. I don't know. I got faith in you, Bada. Carry us to the end. That will be all from me. I will. Yeah. Make sure you guys are doing what I'm doing right now. Make sure you're fed. Make sure you got your dinkies. Good balance of caffeine and oiter is very important. And yeah, I will see y'all when I see y'all. Bye.